We are live on True Heel Heat. We're at Raw Superstar 79, watching Raw on USA from Nashville, Tennessee. Where already we have chaos. The bloodline has taken over. What's up? I'm Romeo. This is Josh, True Draw.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Damn, what's going on? Can't hear anything.
Can you hear me?
It's a speaker. Let me try.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I think what it was is so usually when I plug the mic, the volume is usually I think the volume was low before I plugged it in, so I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear anything. So that was on my end. I'm not gonna lie, they got like the most random group in the ring.
They even got Elias out there.
Elias, like, what the fuck he's gonna do? Play his guitar? They had Doc Gallows by himself. It's like, damn. So Carl Anderson is all the way in Japan. They got you doing this.
He's on his own tomorrow.
That's how you know. With like all that, that's not gonna happen. Remember, everyone was like, "Oh, we think AJ's gonna go?" Well, broke his ankle, so.
What did Adam Pearce say? Did you hear?
Yeah, he said they're all going to be in matches. He didn't say. He just said they're all going to be in matches. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put you guys to work."
Sammy said, "What happens next is on your hands."
Yeah, but it's like, how is it you got security, right? So you have to escort them out the building, right? So they beat up security, and then you saying now they got to work. Like what?
How they even get in the building?
I don't even.
Their security is like the guy in the GIF that they just randomly barely checks the guys and just lets them go through.
Yeah. they got the Steve Mazzagatti security. They get beat up, and then he says, "Oh wait, you guys got to work." Like what? Oh no, you got to stay. You got to stay now. Like yo, that's kind of like what for me. I mean, it's funny. What it's like. So you had the same security to escort them out. Now they're saying.
Welcome to our Raw Watch.
I thought he was.
Get to talk to you now.
I thought he was coming out.
We had such a hectic beginning. Had to pay attention to it. Please thumbs up this video, share this video, comment, and be a part of the live chat as we go for the next however many hours. Gonna watch some football too. Bengals, Bills on ESPN. I think the fellas are gonna join us.
Didn't the Bengals clinch?
I think they're playing for a chance at the 1 seed.
What, are they paying for a seed?
Yeah, the bye.
I mean, do the Bengals really want that? Weren't they like they weren't a bye team last week, right? They weren't like bye week team.
You mean last year? No.
Yeah, last year, right?
But it would be nice to face all these teams in your house. The jungle.
Because I don't even think, right? So one team, none of the teams that made this a Super Bowl, right? They weren't all the teams that got the bye week, they all got eliminated, right?
I can't remember.
Because I don't even think the Rams they weren't like a top seed. They weren't a top seeded team. They destroyed the Cardinals.
What's up, everybody in the chat? What's up, Seth? Frantic World. DJ Eric. Happy New Year, Film Nation. Taylor, Happy New Year. Happy 2023. The first Raw of the year.
Damn, they should have named this Day 2.
I see what you did there. Oh, somebody must be eating over there. Prince is hungry.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Prince is the Ryback of dogs. Feed me more.
Speaking of Ryback, did you hear that WWE dropped their suit against them?
I did not hear that.
For the this thing. For the trademark.
Which trademark?
His name.
Oh,
Because remember, it was a WWE name, and then once his contract expired, there was like something going on, and then he literally changed his name legally to Ryback Reeves. So then WWE pretty much like followed suit against him to get the name back.
man, look at Kevin Owens' left eye. Oof.
Oh, the shit was fucked up from Friday.
There's no way he's clear to compete tonight.
He can't. There's no. Yeah, I wouldn't put him out there. I swear to God, they got like the most random like. They got Elias, they got Ali, they got Alexander. So you got the three guys who lose the most. Dolph Ziggler, 4 guys who lose the most. You're telling me you're gonna put them in the match against like any of the members of the Bloodline? How is that supposed? And Sheldon, 5 people. Is this supposed to be like what? What?
And Adam Pearce puts Kevin Owens in the match.
Of course.
Motherfucker, look at his eye. You think he's gonna get busted open tonight? Again.
Unless they do a scenario where he gets written out.
Oh, starting the year off with a bait and switch?
Maybe. I wouldn't put him to wrestle unless if he could deal with it himself. He's probably like, hey, Cody wrestled with a torn pec. I could wrestle with a bruised eye.
Oh, what's Kid Rock doing here?
Oh God. You gotta be kidding me. Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know what's that. Oh, that's what you said. Oh, it was Kid Rock doing. He just looked like Kid Rock. I don't know who's that. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy?
Vote on the poll. Who you got winning tonight in both championship matches? 58% of you are saying Theory and Bianca both retain. Starting the year off with a championship match. Alexa, Bianca. Can we get another new women's champion in the span of a few days? We know who won on Friday. Your queen. Our queen. There she is, right there. Beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Nobody should have. I've seen a few people crying on Twitter, though.
A few?
Again, what she do to earn it?
Hey, man. All I'm saying is that there was enough tears that night that I could build Noah's Ark again and swim in that shit.
Will Bianca lose tonight? Hey, maybe she can win the
Honestly,
Royal Rumble.
You know what's crazy though?
We get Bianca Charlotte
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Everyone's complaining about that shit. Yeah, everyone's complaining about that shit with Charlotte, right? But what people don't realize is like, fucking SmackDown was their women's division was shit. Like, they needed to do something.
What's up, Chase?
Like, I was
it's
gonna-
gonna be Elias and Solo in a Music City street fight. Yay!
You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's where they're at tonight. They're in Tennessee.
Yes, sir. Nashville.
We said JD from NY and BC was pissed off, and I laughed so much. I mean, JD is always pissed off about something.
Who's BC?
I don't know. It doesn't.
JD is very emotional. I know because he has me blocked on Twitter. He's a very emotional person. He doesn't represent all New Yorkers.
He doesn't represent all New Yorkers, and he doesn't represent all the people that prefer like the alternative wrestling. Because some of his rants, even about WWE, there's a lot of them I don't agree with.
Well, he just rants to rant, get attention.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like there's nothing to agree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how there's people, there's something that WWE does, right? You won't like. He's just the type of person that when he talks about it, it's kind of like, all right, buddy, relax. Like, then you kind of forget why you was upset at WWE. They could have a nice matchup. Remember Elimination Chamber? They had a nice sequence before Alexa disappeared again.
And that was a rusty Alexa. That was like a first match back. Welcome back, Alexa. Here's the Elimination Chamber. Go get him, Tiger.
Basically, she was another one. Imagine she would have won. Oh my god, the outrage to that. Even though in the voting thing I did pick Bianca, I wanted Bianca to win, but
This is JD from NY. Anytime he uploads a video.
No, this whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
My opinion.
I know it's very accurate because he makes shit about himself. All the time. And you know, I don't agree with the doxing. I don't agree with like people coming at him. But at the same time, when you're somebody who pretty much invites it with how you conduct yourself, pretty much ask for it. I mean, that's
Cody
my
Rhodes
opinion.
and Rhea Ripley. I think those are going to be my picks. Unless Bianca drops the title. If she's in it, then I'll go with Bianca.
You would go with Bianca again? I mean, with her winning again?
If she drops the title, yeah. Because I could see them wanting to do Bianca Charlotte.
Unless they push Bianca versus Charlotte, title for title, greatest women's.
Oh, you don't want to do that to the fans?
Main event.
The Becky Ronda match is scrapped.
That shit not happening.
According to Fightful.
And I honestly, at this point, at this point, honestly, like honestly, at this point, how would you even build that up? Like, they got away from it too much, in my opinion.
Ronda would have still have had to been champion, and Becky would have had to win the Rumble again.
Yeah, which is like, you want Becky to win again, even though, hey, Becky's had a great 2022. She had a great year coming back. So. The hell was that? Oh boy. Look who showed up.
There he is. You could tell by the upset look on his face. He didn't get any food.
No, he definitely did. It's just that he wants more.
Oh, giving Alexa a wedgie. The whole Becky Lynch report about her not wanting to do the Ronda match now because they didn't do it in 2019 makes Becky sound petty as fuck. Look at that fancy new name. Look at that fancy new name.
Ronda Point Network.
It's Heel Steven.
Oh, that was his big surprise?
Yeah. I told him stop being selfish. Don't name your channel after yourself, and name it Around the Point Network. And he listened.
Oh. I thought it was a TV that he could lower his volume with.
A lot better network than some of them other networks out there. I'll tell you that much.
No, yeah, after what I saw Friday night, that was hilarious. I'm talking about Steve's channel, by the way.
Make sure you all go and subscribe over there. No, the hell we are not.
Proud of you for that. You know, another news, we changing our channel. Oh hell no. He's SP3 Network. Pretty loud. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. Said that.
You know, I've come a long way with watching Alexa Bliss wrestle. I think she's improved.
Well, she has, because she doesn't try. She doesn't do what Liv Morgan does. I think Liv Morgan tries a little too hard to try to do
Well,
stuff.
I also think Liv Morgan has improved on that note. She's not as good as Alexa Bliss, but yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I don't think she's terrible, but I think with Liv, I think Liv should take the Alexa Bliss approach. Do moves that you could actually do and pull off. I think Liv sometimes she tries to be a little too cute. She tries to do things that she can't do. And sometimes it's okay. You don't need to do that stuff. Hold on.
I didn't see her botch. I'm just saying, remember the old Alexa Bliss? She's much improved from that. I did not compare to anybody. Fucking stardom.
He's honestly watch more Stardom. I mean, that's kind of. All right, just basing it off of what we've been seeing, I just wouldn't. I mean, that's kind of.
You'd have thought I said Alexa Bliss for Wrestler of the Year.
Wait, what? Oh, hell no.
Match of the year. Hell no. Well, it is the WWE match of the year so far. What we're watching.
Only by default, because it's on the only.
I got to make my match of the year list. It's starting with Alexa and Bianca. And keep track, you know. What's up, Chase?
Happy New Year, fellas.
Happy New Year.
Damn, this match is going pretty long.
Nothing happened on the Monday Night Football game. Bengals just driving, and one of the Bills' cornerbacks got injured. Taron Johnson.
Oh, who this?
He's their nickel cornerback, their primary nickel.
Oh no, I mean, who's this in the crowd?
Oh, probably Uncle Howdy.
Got that mask.
Has the Kip Sabian hairstyle.
Maybe it is Kip Sabian. Hey, what's up, top guy JJ?
What's going on?
Maybe future fantasy football champion.
You know, one play at a time, y'all. One play at a time.
That's what I always say, JJ. I don't count my chickens before they hatch.
Hell no.
You saw what happened in the other league we're in and stuff, and then I was telling my friend Josh, I'm not counting my chickens. And then
what's going on over there? I don't even.
So,
people over there just giving other teams.
Yeah, no, and I told him, I said, hey, I don't care that he made this trade, but I said he can't change his lineup for the next 2 weeks. That was the rule, and he changed his lineup, and so I got pissed about that. So I said, Josh, you got to do something about this because you cannot have it where I said he can't change his lineup at all. Because I said if he's going to make a trade, he can't change his lineup. His lineup is what it is.
Why are trades still valid this late?
That fucking Josh is an idiot sometimes, man.
Like,
He
what's
just has
going on?
these.
I was like, this is that. I know what, and I blame myself for that, for joining a league of this much fuckery. I was like, I can't. I was like, it's a trade in week 17. Like, what?
What is he marking out for?
What fuckery is this?
Nah, man, I'm asking for my money back.
What's up, guys? What's up? Happy New Year. I'm just, partially just realized it's like the wrestling channel. Haven't been here in a while. Haven't been with True Draw Josh in a minute. What's good, homie? Haven't really saw you that much since AEW. It's been a crazy ass holiday.
My condolences, by the way.
For what? What part?
Oh shit! Is Bianca bleeding?
I don't know. I'm trying
Football
to see.
season.
Yeah.
There's a slither of hope there, right? Because the guy that at least the guy that I want to start is starting.
Dobbs?
Yeah.
We look like such fools after that Malik Willis game. All of us that were in that call where we all said Malik Willis should start after the Kansas City game.
I'm saying, it's like, okay.
we were fooled by Kansas City playing down to their level of competition like they always do on defense. It's a KC special. They just play down to the level of competition.
Josh, is that fake blood or real blood?
Looks fake as fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get
Especially because it's coming from.
It looks fake.
I'm gonna get a little double screen up.
One of those blood pills.
Yeah, it looks fake. Yeah, it looks like it's like because it's from her mouth. I don't know, like her lips don't look busted open at all either.
Well,
there's nothing.
Cool.
Yeah,
nice visual. You don't see this on WWE TV too much.
Yo,
it's a new year.
Try to go crazy.
Damn,
it just looked like makeup to me.
Hayden Hurst went blind just now.
Yeah, he just tried to go crazy.
Damn. So you telling me from SmackDown you get a title change from a return, and tonight we just get a possessed person ruining the match.
Alexa snapped.
Touchdown.
Uncle Howdy is coming for
Tyler Boyd.
Oh, Ethan Hawke.
Joe Burrow touchdown,
he
baby.
Made that look easy. He made that look easy.
Let's go.
What a surgical drive by the Cincinnati Bengals. But we've seen this before with the Bengals. They'll look good to start, and then all of a sudden they like to take their
I
break
have
off
a
the
feeling
gas
this is
pedal.
going to be a high scoring game.
I hope it is.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that live up to the billing. Number 1 seed is pretty much on the line. Like both these teams are going to be playing hungry. Like, because both these teams know how important it is to fucking go through their stadium. Like,
Yeah. Oh, it's
this is like
Cincinnati,
the elite of the fucking AFC. Like,
and especially the fan bases. Cincinnati's fan base has been wild all season. Buffalo, yeah, good luck going through Buffalo in January. I don't care what team you are.
Yeah,
and
same thing for KC. Like KC trying to hang on to that shit.
JJ, you know how I feel about KC, man. They're crazy.
Yes, I know. I know. I just need a lot of Joe Burrow points right now, and so far we're off to a good start. Well, congrats, man, on the Giants making the playoffs, man. That's a nice look to get New York in the playoffs, to get a New York team in there.
Shut up.
Yeah, listen, somebody's got to join me in the misery. Yo, remember, bro, we're both on 6-game losing streaks. Both of us together. That's 12 L's that we're sharing within the past 6 weeks, bro. 12 L's.
Joshua Dobbs for Zach Wilson. Who says no?
Yo, you can make a whole train line with all of the L's that we have.
JJ, I'm rooting for you guys so hard though on Saturday. I want the Chargers to at least get one playoff win.
Nah, Titans ain't playing tonight. SP, what up though, bro? Happy New Year. Yo, I don't. You know what? I think I'm tired of explaining how busy my holiday season is. Like, I am so spent after these past couple weeks, man. Like, I got a day off or two, and I just turned everything off. Like, every phone, laptop. Only thing I had going was my fucking PlayStation 5. Turned myself offline and just zoned out, yo.
What were you playing?
I play right now between God of War, Gotham Knights, and Marvel's Avengers.
Nice.
But now this shit is over. Get to breathe a little bit. It's January. Get to be normal again and get to pop up on shit now. Like, sheesh.
Very nice.
Yo, December is always helpful. Always helpful. It's worth it when you do well during that time, but holy life gone.
You can get any 2 medium, 2 top.
Grind is real, man. Grind is real.
Shit, I was just happy they had a winning season.
Who, the Giants?
Them getting into the playoffs is just a plus for me. Yeah, getting into the playoffs is just a plus for me.
Giants are the definition of overachieving this year.
Brian Daboll's a legend, bro. That guy's a great head coach. Like, most coaches can't work with what he has. He's just like, Richie James, all right, yeah, you can play wide receiver for us. Go right ahead.
And people probably make fun. And obviously, New York makes fun of anybody that represents New York. But he looks like a guy you want to play for. Like he just seems like a guy that's just into the game. Like he's into it.
Yeah, he changed the locker room. Yeah, he
might not be the smartest guy or whatever the case may be, but that motherfucker you want to play for.
But then also, you know what I liked about him? He takes chances. You know what I mean? Like last year when I was watching Joe Judge, you know how many times we get a fucking 4th and 1? Oh, let's punt the ball. The ball. This guy, forget about it. He was like, nah, let's fucking go for it.
I feel Josh Allen misses Dable the most because Dable really got a lot out of Josh Allen when he was there in Buffalo. And I feel like he's doing the same with Daniel Jones, where he's setting up Daniel Jones where it's like, hey, bro, you can make mistakes. It's fucking fine. Make mistakes as much as you want. that's how you're going to learn. And it's like it's working. Daniel Jones looks pretty damn solid, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, he's cut down on the mistakes a lot. He used to fumble the ball all the time, throw picks carelessly.
And the funny thing is that I don't know why I've seen to constantly defend Daniel Jones, and anytime we ever talk about them, but it's if they surround that guy with, he's not surrounded with talent.
Like if you put Daniel Jones on the Niners,
surrounded with talent, yo, and
like for example, you put Daniel Jones on the Niners, we might be calling him a top 5 quarterback.
You might be calling him a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah,
yo,
but if you put Brock Purdy. If you put Brock Purdy on the Giants, I don't know if we're seeing the same results.
Facts.
I'm just saying.
You put motherfucking Daniel Jones with that fucking talented Jets roster. Oh my God. Like, yo, the Jets got so many good players.
might do it if the Giants don't sign him. Might do it.
So many good players the fucking Jets have, yo.
That'd be so
and you
weird
got the
seeing him in the
number one
Jets
receiver for the New York Giants is like fucking Richie James. Are you kidding me? like, bruh. Like, come on, man. Get real, like, Giants fans, like the ones that be fucking clowning them. But, you know, it is what it is. Giants are in the playoffs. Most of the other teams in the NFL aren't. So, laugh at that.
Shit, he even got a standing ovation yesterday.
Finally. Finally.
He finally, like, yo, finally. I was like, wow, finally. He even got his name chanted.
It's kind of cool, man. It's like you know, you pay your dues and like you finally earn your stripes, you know.
And sometimes it takes quarterbacks longer to develop.
Yeah.
Just because.
And with him, you know what it is too. With him, yeah, and you know what it is too. What people don't realize is that this dude, this is his 4th season, and he's already. This is like the 3rd system he has to learn.
Yep.
So he hasn't even like had like a situation where he's like, you know, set. He's been set since he started. Is always fucking changing, you know, and especially when he had to deal with Jason Garrett's offensive coordinating, it wasn't very good, and it was like you saw the results to that. So, you know,
and Josh
it's finally getting the opportunity.
And how many receivers and tight ends did they get Daniel Jones over this course of time? Like they
basically none.
Getting a waiver wire picks, bro.
I mean, honestly, I don't even want to count Galladay because he's been a fucking bust.
He's not a fucking pickup. He's not a pickup.
Oh man.
No, I mean, as in like they signed him to a big deal.
Yeah,
real.
And he's been shit. Dude complains that he's not getting playing time, and then even when he plays, he's shit. Like he's shit. Remember that Dallas game? He complained, and then what happens? Motherfucker, he drops the ball.
Yo,
I'm like, all right,
gimme. But it is what it is, though. It's all good. Look who getting the last laugh. Oh, come on, man. Why Diggs is getting so busy already? Fuck.
Because he wants to prove he's one of the top 5 wide receivers.
I mean, playing against Diggs, man, there's no way you're gonna expect a fucking dud playing against him ever.
Yeah.
Yo, he looks so stupid.
He had his dud already. I just wish it was last week's outcome this week, but
Hey Josh, were we watching Raw one time and Elias got his ass kicked in a similar match?
Why is there a piano out there? That's so random. James Cook is coming on though for the Bills. They needed him to show up. That guy scared me when he was at Georgia.
I need James Cook to chill. I need Devin Singletary in the game.
I think Singletary is more of their like red zone back. Like they use him more in the red zone. James Cook is more of just like the every yard type of back.
Yeah, just get tired so they could take you out.
Mm-hmm. Happy New Year, Hassan Terrell.
Happy New Year, bro.
All right, Solo Sikoa going to take on Elias in a Music City Brawl match. Wow.
That sounds whatever.
This is just to keep building up Solo to be the monster of the bloodline. The
sounds like Solo is going to whoop his ass with a bunch of musical instruments.
Even a piano.
That's going to be the final bump.
One thing I am surprised in the game. I'm surprised of the Bengals were so eager to get the ball first.
I think it's our strength is our offense. Their strength is not the defense. The strength is the offense, and they want to show it.
Yeah, the turning down that 2-for-1 potential.
Yeah, but really, to be honest, Zach Taylor, good, solid head coach, but he's not probably the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to that.
You know, he's a fiery guy. Like, give us the ball first.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's not like an additional like 55 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
It's like first drive wins.
We set the tempo. Guys, we set the tempo. Like he's one of those coaches.
Word.
Josh, I was saying, I don't know if you heard me. I think he froze. But didn't we watch Elias get his ass kicked in one of these kind of matches before against Jackson Riker? Or did he kick Jackson Riker's ass?
What?
That fucking guy.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, and then Elias went on vacation, right?
Jackson Riker. What a name.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. No, they both went on vacation and then Riker got fired.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
The Bengals stall out the Bills. The Bills settle for 3 points.
They try so hard to push this man as a baby face, and then he ends up getting fired. Yeah, I'm like, you trying to make a racist a baby face? Good luck with that.
Hey, TNA tried it and it worked for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, come on, man.
That's before they knew.
The higher order.
Yeah, anytime I ever even hear that dude's name, I think of Jackson Riker.
It's like what they're trying to do with Lacey Evans. They try to make her a baby face.
She's not too far behind. She's not too far behind. Well, all the dumb shit she's been doing, she's not too far behind.
Who was the TNA guy you were referring to?
Gunner. That was Jackson. That was Jackson Riker's old name was Gunner, and he was like a baby face. He was kicked out of like the Hulk Hogan faction, the bad guy faction, and he was like a good guy.
Oh, that bullshit. What was it like? What was it? Immortals?
Yeah, Immortal. Yeah, he was kicked out of Immortal.
The shit that we experience as wrestling fans is remarkable.
And then he paired with like this dude with Cowboy James Storm.
Yeah, and James Storm beat up his dad. He had handcuffed his dad and like hit him in the head with
I hate when both programs go to commercial break.
I know, right? Because then I don't know what commercial I should watch, the Kinder Bueno one or the college football playoff one. By the way, TCU, I don't know how you made it to the finals, but you're getting your asses kicked. And somehow
gonna hang.
Romeo, will Stetson Bennett go down as the worst back-to-back quarterback to ever win a college?
Well, he's like 35 years old. He's like 6 years in school.
Yeah, but will he go down as the worst one ever to win back-to-back? Like, there's no way this guy's making the league.
Yeah, he's got to be.
If Stetson Bennett's in the league, I'm going to be shocked. The poor guy made the high.
Isn't he like old?
Yeah, he's like 25, 26.
Yeah, because you know, when COVID hit, you were allowed to keep like your year of eligibility.
I think I want to put something in the air, yo.
What's that?
I think Shaw negotiator in wrestling.
Yeah.
I think she's like, bro, like, she is one of one in negotiation, Joe. One of one.
He's like
no one.
She's like Scott Boras.
She is one of one in negotiation in her fucking contracts and her returns and her spotlight, bro.
You can't spell negotiating without goat.
You can't, and yo.
You like that, Josh?
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you was waiting to say that. You was like thinking about.
No, it just came to me.
There's no way you just came.
They had her take the title of Ronda Rousey on an episode of SmackDown. Like, are you kidding me?
That's one of the year.
Like, yo.
By the way, that means that she's won a championship in like every year since like
yeah,
I don't even know.
2016, since 2016.
Yeah.
Oh no, 2000.
Yeah.
2000.
If you were gonna do it, yeah, that was the time to do it.
John Cena got the 20.
That was a SmackDown to do it.
Charlotte is gonna get she's gonna get 16 years of winning the championship in a row.
Yeah, since 2014, Charlotte Flair has won a title.
Spectacular.
Every year. Counting NXT.
It was always mentioned that John Cena is gonna break Ric Flair's record. It's gonna be Charlotte that breaks his record. Charlotte is gonna be a 17-time champ.
Oh yeah,
because if you count, I believe you count the NXT title, she's already 15 time. But the only one that gets the only one that gets confusing is her Divas title turned into the Raw Women's title because she was the current Divas champion entering that match, but then she won and became the Women's champion. So that's the only confusing one of her title reigns. Does that count as continuing or does that count as a new?
I think it counts as a new.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Whatever the 14 number is, that is a part of it.
All right, I need a Burrow and Higgins hookup, man. Come on, y'all.
It's coming.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Higgins.
Injured.
Here we go.
So you really made a gimmick match to favor Elias, and he's probably gonna lose this match.
He'll be 0-2 in these fights.
Hey, bro.
See, that works when you're the heel, because like it's like the heel being like, "You're gonna wrestle my match."
The heel once,
and then you lose in it. It doesn't make sense when you're the baby face. It just makes you look like an idiot.
Didn't that happen with Taker? I could be totally wrong.
A lot of casket matches Taker
like
did lose.
Like Buried Alive, like he lost like more Buried Alive matches than he won.
Yeah,
and it's like made for him.
well, that's the whole point of the Punjabi prison. The whole point of the Punjabi prison is made for Khali, but then it's like he never wrestled in one, which is like the funniest part.
Yeah,
Kane lost an Inferno match.
Oh, he loses all those. He loves it.
Fucking big. They probably realized like, oh shit, he can't climb this shit.
Who got hurt for the Bills? Another
KJ Hamler, I think I heard.
Man, they're dropping like flies.
That's why I said Romeo.
That's probably one of the worst. That's probably the worst visual. The Punjabi prison match. That's probably the worst visual ever to watch a match because you can't see shit.
Wasn't the kennel from hell pretty bad too?
Yeah,
which one?
From hell was pretty bad too.
That Al's in the cages.
Also, Big Boss.
Oh, that was horrible. Yo, I totally forgot about that until you just mentioned that. I'm like, oh my god, wasn't that like they did like a fucking cage and they did like a hell in the sun outside of they did like a cage outside of a cage.
And there was
you said horrible, and it was the first thing that came to mind.
And they wanted the dogs to be ruthless, and they're like the complete opposite. They were like,
I'm watching these two guys beat each other up. My friend was obsessed with that storyline. So so when I used to go on Skype calls, he'd be like, Chase, remember? I'm like, you told me this already. Yes, I know. Al Snow ate pepper. I get it. And stuff
Nah,
like
that was one of the most ruthless things a heel has ever done.
Big Boss Man was a menace, man. He was like killing Al Snow's dog and feeding him, going to Big Show's funeral and saying his dad
He was so good at that time. He was so good.
I'm sorry that your dad croaked. It was like, whoa.
That was a great poem. One of the greatest poems of all time.
What made it more funny was Big Show like riding on top of it, trying to stop Paul.
His big ass. Fucking Boss Man had a megaphone, man. That shit was
Which is crazy. Which is crazy because if you really watch like those matches back then, like those storylines like that, the matches always ended up being like shit. Like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
2 months of build up. 2 months of build up with a 5-minute match to end the feud.
Look at this breaking news on the bottom of the screen. WWE stepping things up with their production for the new year.
Yeah, dude. Receiving medical attention and being evaluated.
Oh my god, really? That
breaking news, Josh.
That's not even like, come on. That's not even.
Hey, it's for the children. And they need to know it's breaking news. They're probably concerned. Poor Pepper.
Breaking news.
I'm just looking at Rickety's profile picture. He's making political statements through his comments. I'm surprised they didn't go full racist cop gimmick with Big Boss Man, because he looked the part. He looked the part.
Well, he would have pulled it off. Great. I mean, I don't want to say great, but definitely would pull it off.
Bro, imagine Big Boss Man was around when Jeff Hardy did his they did that storyline with Sheamus.
What about Big Boss Man was around? What about if he was around when Crime Time was around?
What a conflict of gimmicks! What a conflict of gimmicks! Crime Time and
the amount of racism that would be put into that whole setup right there. Oh my!
Oh
God.
Man!
Holy!
I can only imagine, bro. Crime Time should have been in the Attitude Era, man.
That would have been bad. That would have been bad. I mean, bad in like a funny way. But holy shit!
Yo, it is fucking
Crime Time would be beating with the Meat Street Posse, man. We would have some weird shit.
To that Aaron, bro.
Yo, there's a lot of shit from the Attitude. Like when I was a kid, like I still remember it to like this day. Like there's a lot of shit that I still like watching. That I'm like, I still can't believe it happened. Like now, I was like, what the fuck? Like, did this really happen?
And doesn't age well with the times.
Like the fucking remember fucking Val Venus, the ending of Raw. Like he got his like, yeah, he's getting. Oh my god, I remember that.
Chop the PP.
Wait, what happened to the Bills?
That guy's seriously hurt.
Yeah, he's seriously hurt.
Stretch it off. And what is Kid Rock doing in the ring with a guitar?
That's Hardy, okay, Romeo. He's seen.
That's Kid Rock. You can't fool me. Kid Rock's lost himself. He's been drinking a lot.
Is Solo Sikoa really gonna sell to this Kid Rock?
No, the fuck he is not.
They probably told the guy, "Hey, he's gonna fall after this."
He put the guitar in for nothing. He didn't even use it. What the fuck? He almost fell too.
What is Elias doing?
Oh no!
And then you're gonna hit him in the back?
That's not a weapon anymore.
Then you're gonna hit him in the back with that?
Solo, just drive him through the piano, please.
Oh, the homage to Umaga, the Samoan Spike.
I like that he does that now.
Yeah.
Ooh,
he's been doing that a lot more, right?
That looked like it hurt.
So he's what the? What is this man doing?
Ooh.
What the hell was that? He went on the top rope with broken guitar. I'm like,
Yeah, what was his plan? Those bad plans.
What the? Oh my god!
They love making the baby faces look like idiots.
This is exactly why I voted this man the most overrated wrestler.
Who?
Elias.
He's rated? I thought you had to be rated to be overrated.
No, because we were doing no, because you know what happened? Nah, because like what happened was that for the last podcast episode when we were doing like the awards when they asked like our picks, I just said Elias. I just said I just got up and I said Elias.
First name that came to the brain.
Most overrated wrestler.
And then Chrissy said Ezekiel.
And I would say Corbin. I'd say Corbin in any
No,
year.
you wouldn't be wrong for that. You wouldn't be wrong, especially what's been going on with him lately.
2027.
You wouldn't be wrong with that one.
Sheesh.
So you're telling me, let me get this straight. So they even use this music artist that I don't know who the hell he is to benefit Elias, and Elias still loses.
Well, at least
and
it
then
gets a Royal Rumble, so
and then gets put through a piano.
Yeah.
Dream match right here. Crime Time versus the Mountie and Boss Man.
Oh God, the Mountie.
Yo.
Oh man, that I could smell the racism with that.
Oh, the amount of racism, bro. Holy shit. Especially when they pull out nightsticks. Oh my god.
By the way, the Raw announce guy, Kevin Patrick.
Thank God that shit never happened. I'd probably hate
put
wrestling for the rest of my life.
you can put Hogan as the special guest referee.
Oh.
That's too much. That's too much.
Whenever Crime Time has a pin, Hogan just does he goes like, "What's going on, brother?" He's just like looking around.
Racism overload.
Freaking Vince fucking booking the match. He's like, no, we really need a racist for this match. Hogan, come in here.
And then Hogan fucking hulks up on fucking Crime Time. And we over here just kick him in the fucking balls, B. Fuck all that hulking up shit. Nuts, yo. He ain't hulking up from. He probably would hulk up from that because he ain't got no nuts.
Oh shit. Oh
He probably would hulk up from that shit. Ain't nothing down there, brother.
Did any of you see?
And it's crazy because when I was a kid, I actually.
Go ahead, Josh.
What happened? Oh no, I was saying that even when I was a kid, I never really liked Hogan, and then once all that shit came out, it was like, oh, I can see why I didn't like him.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold. Yo, Hogan was like my wrestling hero growing up. He really was. I believed in everything, fucking red, white, and blue, red and yellow, saying my prayers, eating my vitamins, doing the fucking Hulk poses and shit.
That's how I was with Ultimate Warrior, JJ.
Yo,
I was doing this. No, because my dad, when I was growing up, when I wanted to watch more wrestling, he had VHS tapes of WrestleMania 6 and 7. So like those were like the two best matches I've ever seen: Hogan versus Warrior and then Warrior versus Macho Man. Warrior versus Macho Man is still my favorite match of all time. It's not even close. Like, it's just every time I watch it, I fall back in love with wrestling. Like, Warrior's about to leave the ring, and then the fans cheer him back on, and he just like, oh my god, it's so corny. I love it.
And I think that was basically like his two best matches because he got carried
exactly.
for those.
Yo, you're just great. That's how I felt about Hogan. That's how I felt about Hogan versus Rock, yo. I felt like, I was like, yo, my hero still got it, yo. He still got it. He still got it.
Like, oh, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh man, this match sucked. You watch back at it now.
And then fucking meeting him was like, oh man, this is life. This is life goals right here, right? And
you see Stephon Diggs crying?
This is a serious injury on Monday Night Football. We're cutting to the studio.
Yeah.
They said they were giving that guy CPR.
Oh my god.
What was the play? What happened?
He tackled Hayden Hurst. That's what I saw. Damn. I don't think we should be asking Booger McFarlane about this hit, bro. That doesn't sound like a good idea, ESPN.
Oh my god, I just see it. He collapsed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Very scary. He does the hit, he stands up, and he loses it. He just collapses. Oh my goodness. That is why, that's why the NFL
wasn't there like another
safety.
Wasn't there like another like crazy play that happened like beginning of the year with the Bills where one of the players, it looked like his freaking head got taken off?
I can't remember.
I think he was already down, the guy was already down, and I think the defender was coming towards him when he was down. So it looked like his whole head got fucked up.
It looked like a regular tackle.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Oh boy. Yeah, you can look up Hamlin on Twitter if you want to see
the hit, yeah.
I can't play it on here, I don't think.
They called him Thick Kid Rock.
Thick Kid Rock.
I don't know, but you know the old saying.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Yeah, it's trending on Twitter, so
That game's been halted to a standstill. Very long delay, obviously.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You saw the feint.
Yeah, he got back up like nothing happened, and then just dropped. What the hell?
Yeah, that's why I muted. I went to look back and it looked like a routine hit, and you see him get back up, and the next thing you know,
He did.
It
Something
looked like
He
most
was
of
hit
the
too. Like he
impact.
clapped his hands, and then
It looked like most of the impact of that hit him right in the
it
chest.
looks so routine.
It looked like the helmet went straight to his chest. He had a heart issue or something. Yeah.
Oh man.
Damar Hamlin.
A player in the Bills Bengals game. Not anybody on Raw.
And also Caden, just watched the Raw Women's title match. Actually, pretty solid stuff. Bianca and Becky have Bianca and Alexa have chemistry.
Well, he's not gonna like it because it has to do with the Bray Wyatt storyline. So, Uncle Howdy. Josh, how much you want to bet KO's gonna get his eye busted open in this match?
I bet Nick's stimulus check from last year. Yeah, he still owes Austin.
Now the two head coaches are talking. Are they gonna finish this game?
Yeah. Joe Buck said that they're going to get 5 minutes to warm up.
That's that's asking a lot for the Bills to continue this game. That's asking a lot.
That's what Joe Buck is going on right now. He's
What
like,
do you think?
it's hard for people.
Man, we've seen some we've seen some nasty injuries here. We saw that.
This is a hard bump. This is like an impossible spot for them to be in.
Yeah, that Tua thing was scary earlier in the season.
Like,
Against the Bengals too.
Yeah.
And even that one looked like didn't even look. It looked like a simple like tackle. It was a legal tackle. Yeah. Even though that's on the Miami Dolphins. I mean, that was the Dolphins' fault for letting it happen.
The impact from the fucking blow must have like I've just obviously just shut his system down. But what the that shit just nothing.
Because even
the ordinary.
Because even before that game, didn't he stumble in the game prior against the Bills? You see how all this shit connects?
Oh, if you talking about Tua, that
yeah. You see how this shit connects?
Now that
you see how all this shit connects? He stumbles, they're like, oh, it's a back injury. He doesn't even grab his back once. And then that's when the thing happens the next game with the Bengals.
Right now, the coaches are
I don't think I've ever seen something like this.
No,
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen something like this.
Oh, Sean McDermott is pointing.
He's doing what?
It's like
Sean McDermott the game's been suspended. The game has been temporarily suspended. Sean McDermott called his team out back to the locker room.
Suspended as in
it's so they're going to the NFL is going to give them 60 minutes to decide if they want to continue.
Wow, I've never seen this ever before.
Mm-hmm. And they were giving the players 5 minutes to warm up. No one was warming up. Every player was just kind of standing there Burrow probably threw like 2 passes, if anything. So
I don't think they should play the game, and I don't blame them.
yeah, me neither.
Yeah, you're not gonna focus after that shit.
That's like continuing a wrestling show after a wrestler dies. It's almost like the same thing.
Oh man. I see what you did there.
Good on the NFL or the
Too
coaches, whoever came up with the decision. Good on them.
It's fucking traumatizing. I couldn't imagine being out there right now. That's fucking scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's your brother. You're worried about that. You got that in your mind, and you're being asked to like, oh yeah, go play this game. Go play this very important game, by the way.
And then to think that we have some idiots who think that the NFL's getting soft.
No, you got
Back to my day, somebody gets hit in the head, they get back up there. And I'm like, this is why players get fucked up later on in their life.
I always tell people, if you ever played football, please go ahead and do a brain scan. I did a CT scan on myself. Didn't even realize I had 6 concussions during my whole time playing high school football.
How could they could tell how many you've had?
Mm-hmm. You can do a deep brain scan.
Yeah.
There's technology now, dude. You can do a whole deep brain scan on yourself. I did a whole deep brain scan. So what I get is sometimes I get short-term memory loss. So what happens is like, say if I put my phone down, if I can't remember like or see my phone and I'm looking around anywhere else, I'll be all like, where's my phone? Because I haven't been looking at it for a while. So I have to really rely on my vision sometimes to remember stuff.
Mm-hmm. His name is Damar Hamlin. He's a defensive player for the Bills.
Well, only 24 years old, too. 24 years old.
That's wild, man.
Wait, what? Dana White got into a fight with his wife?
Yep.
Yeah.
She slapped him. He slapped her back. And then he said there was no excuse for it.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, and then he said there's no excuse
I didn't see.
for doing what he did.
I only saw the still picture of like them face to face, and that's about it. I haven't seen the.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the footage.
She looked upset. They were both drinking. Not that that's an excuse.
Yeah, not a good excuse.
And that's what Dana White said. She slaps him. She was obviously upset with him, and he's like, "The fuck?" Slaps her right back.
He said he had to show his family the video.
Well, that's that MAGA
roid rage
mentality.
Oh, I was close.
Is that right? Well, that too. That too.
That's his UFC mentality kicking in. All that roid rage. I think USADA should test Dana.
I personally think this is just a promotion for that slap fight he's doing on.
Oh, boy, that's funny.
You're so fucked up, bro.
Like, damn, bro, you using your wife to promote this crappy fucking fake sport.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, babe, just slap me and I'll slap you back. It's fine. We're gonna say it's for Power Slap 2000.
You think that shit's getting canceled now?
For a guy who says like he's about safety, I'm like, do you realize that this is probably not the best idea to have guys slap each other with all these head traumas that go around? Yo,
it's like Vince McMahon trying to promote a dating show. It just doesn't work.
Oh, you mean like what he said like in McAfee's interview? Like, oh yeah, I think I'm still married. And nothing's gonna happen with him. There we got quiet.
I'm listening to the Monday night. I'm listening to what they're trying to say about the Monday night game.
Broadcast.
Right now.
Oh, what they're trying to say?
Yeah. So if I'm not talking, I'm trying to multitask.
Yeah, guys. So I'm watching the reports.
Given oxygen.
Well, the Bloodline's dominating this 6-man tag.
This shit wild. That's some unimaginable shit.
For real. Montez Ford looked all zoned out there, looking at his partner. I don't know what's going on.
Truth be told, that's that's good on all the parties involved that they made such a decision so quickly.
Yeah. They said screw the 5 minutes. We want to go in the locker room.
Yeah.
We want to talk to the players.
Because at the end of the day, like, no one's gonna play anything. No one's gonna do anything until they hear something back from the hospital, seeing how Hamlin is doing, see if he's like conscious or see if he's able to breathe on his own and shit. Like, they'll be more at ease when they realize that he's functioning with
exactly
help.
You want to make sure your brother's okay.
Yeah,
And if that takes a day or 2 days,
CPR on the field.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. CPR, that's
never.
crazy.
JJ, you see this Titans gear the Street Profits got on?
Yeah, I'm watching it, but I'm really not paying too much attention to it, to be honest. They throwing that's that SummerSlam gear from last.
I was gonna say that was their SummerSlam gear.
Yeah, they also lost in that gear too.
Mm-hmm.
Might lose again.
Might.
By the way, shout out to Angelo Dawkins, looking good. Lost a lot of weight.
Oh, the Usos, man. So they have a good chance of winning because the Usos do lose a lot,
especially in these 6-mans.
Oh, they ain't. Oh man, they ain't losing now.
Oof. Oh yeah, here's the enforcer.
Said he has a pulse, but not breathing on his own. You see, like that shit, like that. Like, you ain't playing football until you hear better news. Like, it's definitely good that he's breathing, though. I mean, he has a pulse. That's
right.
At least a sign that he has a pulse. Sorry, guys, if the entire mood changed, but this shit, this has never been experienced before.
Especially in the NFL, man.
Like watching something live and then you just somebody's life is on the line.
This reminds me. Do you remember JJ, that one college football player? Like I forgot his name, but he was in the wheelchair. He did that special teams play, and he hit that one player, and then he couldn't get up afterwards. I think it's Darius Lagarde or something like that. He's in the wheelchair. He's like a well-known like figure in sports. But
guy from Rutgers.
Yes.
Oh, SmackDown in the building.
I love how like Jimmy and Jay, they just don't hear the crowd reacting. They're just still just beating the fuck out of Kevin Owens. Like, come on, guys.
McIntyre and Sheamus do face the Usos on Friday for the tag titles.
That's a good tag title match too.
Well, they're losing.
They fought a couple of weeks ago. Well, not a couple, but before War Games for the advantage. It's a good match. And Drew and Sheamus obviously won that.
You know, the outfit he wears kills me.
Whose outfit?
Sheamus.
Yeah.
Joe Daneman from Fox 19 Joe. His credentials is Cincinnati reporter. I'm told Damar Hamlin has a pulse but is not breathing on his own. He's being transported to UC. Needed AED and CPR on the field.
UC. Was that like a hospital?
Yeah.
University of Cincinnati?
Yeah, University of Cincinnati Hospital. I'm guessing.
Still no real update yet.
No, nothing.
Susie Colbert sounded shaken up.
Everybody, the whole fucking cast is like fucking rocked right now. That shit, wow. Mm. Yeah, it's a fact. Agree, 100%. I think that's what everybody. That's the thing. That's the whole sports world is got the same thought process. crazy is that it looked so routine. Like nothing looked like out of the ordinary.
A lot of people are saying it might be cardiac arrest.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not going to speculate.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything like speculative and
especially like you're playing a
he was the one that
game.
made the hit.
Yeah, like the thing is, a lot of people don't realize this, and this is why I always tell people when I help them start training and working out. I always tell people you gotta manage your heart rate. Your heart rate. A lot of people don't do this when they work out, and it's one of their biggest mistakes. They don't check their heart rates whatsoever. They just work out until they're tired, and then they wonder how come they're not recovering well, how come they're still fatigued, and then later on they notice their chest starts hurting the next workout because you're not checking your heart rate. Your heart is not as strong as you may think it is, man, and you always got to take care of that. So always, people, when you guys, especially a lot of you new people going to hit the gym this new year, I wish you best of luck, but please check your heart rate so that way you can keep working out healthy.
yeah.
These athletes, they're trained to have a stronger heart rates than us normal people.
AJ Styles has a broken ankle. Won't be seeing him at Wrestle Kingdom.
Unless he shows up in a cast.
We might not see him at WrestleMania.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I doubt he'll be at WrestleMania.
How long that takes to recover from?
6 to 8 weeks.
He can make it.
They said 6 to 8 weeks. Worst case scenario, 12 weeks, up to 12 weeks.
He can make it, and obviously you don't got to do much when you're in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
No, Romeo, I am not watching one of my favorites of all time be stuck in the Andre the Giant Memorial.
And
Battle
honestly,
Royal.
he might win because he don't want to take that bump over the top rope on a broken ankle. Recover from that, so put his name on the trophy. AJ Styles, right there with all the other classic names.
Because it all depends on recovery time, all that's good stuff. And then he is older, so that shit's gonna take longer to heal. Oh, that's right. They don't do it at Mania no more.
They do it on the
SmackDown
Friday.
before Mania.
Yeah. Who won last time? Madcap Moss. He was the one who won last time.
Yeah,
that was Vince McMahon's.
Andrew, and they misspelled it too. They called it Andrew the Giant. I always remember that.
That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. They spelled it wrong. Fuck.
Vince probably.
And not only that shit got pushed to SmackDown, and they spelled his name wrong. That man rolling in his grave. I can't believe that thing has become a thing.
I can't believe Dexter Lumis has a theme song. I didn't think he had one. I thought he just walked out.
Oh, he did the Ciampa NXT. That's still like one of the best walkouts. This guy, yo.
God bless those armpits.
No comment.
Hey, Josh, at a time like this, we need all the humor we could get.
I'm not laughing at that. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's true. How is it a guy who doesn't say one word have a theme song?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought he didn't have one. I was just like, man, I thought he just came out. Just walk out through the crowd or be underneath the ring.
It was funny because in his meet and greets, he was doing the same thing. He didn't talk in his meet and greets.
I mean, Loomis has a look. It's just when the bell rings, what can he do?
He's boring.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the Stranger Things theme.
Well, a little bit, yeah. He's also a really good artist. Why does he come out the ring like that? He said the Miz feud. Yeah, once it started dragging.
Yeah, that should have ended 2 weeks earlier than when it did end.
It should have ended when he got the contract because that was the whole point, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was him getting a job. So once he got his contract, I'm like, why is this still going? He got his contract.
He was being greedy. He wanted more money.
It sounds like Carlos Correa.
Frantic World Cross is in a feud with Rey Mysterio.
He's giving Rey Mysterio therapy sessions. I forgot how long that feud goes, man. 5 months, Jesus. And not even Johnny Gargano benefit from that.
I forget he's on the show sometimes.
I think he's just enjoying his time with his kid, his wife, and just being able to buy any toy he wants in the world. I don't think he cares about this no more. He's like, I did my part in NXT.
Imagine being in love with toys and you can afford everyone now. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's amazing. I don't hate on that. People have a bunch of hobbies that they like, dude. Like, I tell people, man, I'm the same way with sneakers. When I fucking buy like now that I get like income that I want, if I want a sneaker that I've been looking for, I just buy it.
Yeah. And Heel Steven, his hobby's gambling.
Oh, I hate that we made him such a gambler, Romeo. He's not. I hate the message. What should I do for the parlay? Just fucking look, Steve. We're not going to give you every little. We're not here to hold your hand. You got to learn yourself. You're not going to do the research yourself. It's on you.
What a battle in the NBA between the Bulls and Cavs. DeRozan has 42. Mitchell has 55.
I'm done with the NBA this season, Romeo.
Hey, can Anthony Edwards get 20 points tonight or 25?
I don't know, dude. It seems like it's impossible at this point.
He's got 15. He's 4 of 14. He's 1 for 6 from 3.
It's just him, bro. It's just him. it's just him on that team.
Where is D'Angelo Russell didn't even play today? Oh, great.
Yeah, that's normal.
What did he have? Fucking cold?
I don't know. Something with his finger, his elbow,
his vagina.
his shoulder, his back, his hair. He has every injury under the sun. Nope, we're getting the Cody Rhodes update, our 2023 Royal Rumble winner update.
Can't wait. Can't wait for that Rumble.
In San Antonio. By the way, shout out to Lisa Booger and Adam Schefter. They got put into like a rough situation, and they're doing the best they can during this.
That's rough.
update.
Trying to improv something that you were not expecting, and like trying to fill time, and meanwhile, it's like a really depressing thing too.
Yeah, it's not like you can talk about anything else. Like you can't just go like,
like let's talk about the highlights.
Yeah, or hey, let's go talk about the playoff stand, because that makes you look insensitive. So like they're doing the best they can, giving us updates and talking about. It's not like us. Like we at least can say what's going on Monday Night Raw and talk.
Yeah, we can watch Raw, right?
Yeah, they have to literally talk about this scary situation that happened on a football field.
And they got to provide updates too.
Mm-hmm. So, shout out to them. Honestly, I feel like the league, I don't even think they need to like postpone this game or anything like that. I just feel that it's just one of those things where if this game can't happen, it can't happen. Both I know people are gonna say seeding's on the line and everything like that, but really to be
chalk
honest,
it up as a draw for both teams.
Exactly. Yeah, just put it up as a draw. Just say, hey, it is what it is. Figure out seeding afterwards.
Is that what you would do, JJ? What do you say?
What was that?
Do you think they should just suspend the game and like chalk it up as a draw for both teams? Do you think that's fair or not fair?
Truthfully, I think just end it tonight. Pick whatever day it is, and probably just keep the score the same. Like the same time, same score, same result, and because I think they for some, I don't know what they're gonna do, but it feels like they're gonna at some point, unfortunately.
Well, you mean like play tomorrow or something?
I don't know if they're gonna be ready to play tomorrow, but whenever they're ready. Whenever they figure out what's going on fully and have the mind for it, complete it, do it in 2 weeks, do it a week. But I don't see them playing any more tonight. Like I don't see them going back on the field tonight.
Yeah.
They hear
after such a long delay too.
I want to say here's something that lifts their spirits. Like they hear something that
their competitive drives are turned off right now.
Yeah,
you got to turn that back on.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think. No, I don't think. Even so, I think. I don't think they should go back on the field.
Yeah, I'm with that. No, they should have played tonight. This game's over.
Playing tonight for sure. I don't see them playing tonight.
This game is
just
over.
It's too. It's too like it's too much, man.
I personally, if I was on either team, if they said, hey, we continue the game, I'm like, you can continue without me because I'm not playing. I don't care. You can find me later. I don't give a fuck.
What the next
Any update since I've been gone?
Just that the Bengals are checking on the Bills right now. Joe Burrow and a couple Bengals players
Very
went into
classy.
the Bills locker room. Yeah, very classy on them.
That's my guy. That's my quarterback, man.
What do you mean?
Zach Wilson for Joe
Whoa,
Burrow.
man.
No,
Skip.
Your quarterback's Mike White. What are you talking about?
I don't know who the fuck my quarterback is.
It's Mike White, that quarterback that can't throw. And yeah, Skip Bayless, his tweet was horrible. What a
Skip
moron,
tweeted something
dude.
right now?
Yeah.
You
Oh
saw
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. His
Oh,
tweet
bro, it's fucking bad. It's bad.
He's
Does
like,
anybody want
It's
to read
really
it?
bad.
yeah, I'll read it. No doubt the
Kendrick
NFL.
Perkins commented. There's a shitload of people, like real, like.
Please read it
so-
before it's deleted.
Yeah, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial for the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant.
Now,
Yikes.
A player's life is literally like on the line here, Skip. We don't even know his situation. We are getting updates, and you're worried about playoffs. Who cares? Like, if I'm a Bengals or Bills player, we're in the playoffs. I don't care where we play.
I fucking hope Shannon rips him a new one with this. Like, I fucking hope.
You know how fucking stupid you
Like-
have to be to even think something like that, let alone say it publicly and act like you're fucking serious. Holy shit. We might have to send him out to the fucking clinic here, the brain clinic, get him fucking checked out.
Probably. And then Kendrick Perkins said, "You're a sick individual." Real talk. A lot of people not happy. You know, a lot of people are pissed.
That's rough, Skip. Let me go bother him on Twitter too.
So right now, the head coaches are talking to someone on cell phones. We don't know who it is though.
Yeah. They're Oh damn! That somebody posted up a picture of you know that YouTuber Moist Critical.
Yeah.
They posted like a response to Skip that because he did a video that says horrible tweet. I can't stop thinking about. That's fucking bad. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Like, who
That's
cares
bad.
about results right now, dude? This is the thing. This is like a scary fucking situation. We've never seen this before in the NFL, and you're worried about playoff seeding. Like, who cares about playoff seeding at this point, man? Like, it doesn't ruin.
And it's not even his fucking teams. It's
Yeah,
not even
exactly.
his fucking teams. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
I
the
just
fuck
want.
are you worried about?
I want Damar
Like,
Hamlin to be
you know
okay.
what I mean?
I want the league to decide how they want to handle this, and I want the teams to be okay. That's all I care about. I want the players to be okay first and foremost. I mean, the guy's 24 years old.
You worry about that shit later.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
then try to. Yeah, it's like the players don't want to fucking play right now. It's like, come on. They gave them 5 minutes. They're like, no, you can't give them 5 minutes. I get it as standard. Even with that, it's like they're not gonna fucking play.
Oh, I know.
And it's like, you know, it's too much, man.
Stephon Diggs is not wearing his pads or anything.
Yeah, he's checked out. I mean, you
would be
saw him
too.
crying on the field, man. Actual tears.
Yeah, it looks like they're packing up. Good on them. The equipment staff is gathering all the stuff.
TL went after Skip too.
Yeah, TL pretty much said, I hope you lose your job. You're despicable. I hope to God you lose your job for this tweet. You really think this game holds more weight than this young man's life? Dude, you're dead wrong for this.
And then he's like writing more bullshit.
I just saw Top Guy JJ tweet at him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What is this like yo, like this is why I've never liked Skip, and it's like, bro, he constantly gives me reasons why I shouldn't like him. And I'm like, bro, like this is a perfect example of why.
He might get fired over that, or at least suspended,
bro. Like because first of all, that shit he did to Shannon, that was fucked up.
Yeah,
he did. Let's talk about that. Yeah,
like that was like it was uncalled for because one, you know, you're just trying to double down on a guy who's having a down season. You're trying to double down, so you're trying to every way to defend the guy. Oh well, he's done this, so you know how is he having a bad season? And then you go from there to try to then you're
co-host
trying to and then you're trying to throw Shannon. I don't want to say under the bus, more like you're fucking trying to bury the guy because you're saying like, oh, that you didn't work as hard as Tom Brady, which is bullshit. It's complete bullshit to say something like that. A Hall of Famer, by the way, a fucking Hall of Famer. You're saying he didn't work as hard? A former Super Bowl champion.
Yep.
You're saying he didn't work as hard, and then now this shit is like, bro, like you're a fucking dick.
What's up, Mike?
At least Rhonda put in effort in this Raid Shadow Legends commercial.
Wow, Chase. Read the room, Chase. I'm fucking with you. Call the game is trending on Twitter. 30,000 tweets.
And then pretty much Adam Schefter, Booger, and Lisa all talked about. They're like, this game should just be done and over with.
Nobody's in the mood for football. Right now, till we know more information.
How could you? I mean, like, dude, seriously, like, you just saw like a scary situation. Why would I want another player to be put in this situation? Like, no.
About to have a tour. Oh god.
Oh, his mom was in the stands. She came out on the field.
Yeah, they brought her to the. They brought her to
family.
The ambulance.
His family went into the ambulance. Yeah, his family went with him to the. They waited. The ambulance waited for his family to get there to go with him.
Right. Man, we were in the stands. Crazy.
They said he is so that contributed and is currently listed in critical condition.
Whoa.
Critical?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Wow. This is from a Cincinnati reporter, Trisha Mackey, Box 19, Cincinnati. That he has been incubated and currently listed in critical condition.
Incubated is when they you have like assisted breathing.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're not breathing on your own.
Right.
Yeah, that happened to my dad when my dad caught his stroke.
And y'all saw what happened to Jeremy Renner, the actor, this weekend?
Yeah.
Crazy too. Shit.
What happened to him?
Oh, you didn't hear?
Nah.
He got into some accident with a snowplow, and he suffered severe blood loss in his leg. And apparently, like, some doctor was nearby, like a neighbor or something, and like had to tourniquet his leg. He had to be airlifted to a hospital, and he was in like critical but stable condition. I think now currently.
Oh yes, I didn't hear the details. I heard that they say he had like a winter accident or something like that. That's what they called it.
Yeah, a freaking snowplow fucking, I guess, destroyed his leg or something.
What the fuck? That's why Austin said yesterday, right? That's what he said. Fuck winter.
So the game is officially suspended by the NFL, and then league will get with both teams to figure out a date and a time when these teams can play.
Gee, let's see what Skittle's gonna say to this.
Now, obviously, this stuff is not important, and I'm only bringing it up to have conversation. But do you then think about moving whatever games they were going to play this upcoming Sunday, another day? The Bills have the Patriots and the Bengals. I don't know what the Bengals play.
Ravens, and that's a pretty big game, especially with the result of this one, because the Bengals-Ravens game is pretty important because of division and stuff like that.
Right. Obviously, I know it's not important. I'm just bringing it up.
Yeah, because my thing is like, how would you even make it up? And it's kind of sad that it has to get to that point, but it's
yeah. And then you got to figure out, like, do you push back the
which is
playoff
true.
another week? Like, are you going to push back the playoffs a week?
I think it should.
Or,
I think it should. I mean,
yeah, you could do that.
You're gonna rearrange a lot of people's travel plans, but who cares? You know.
Well, and especially because, like, what they have that week before the Super Bowl, anyways. The Pro Bowl, no one cares about the Pro Bowl games, to be honest. So,
they could cancel the Pro Bowl.
Well, it's just the Pro Bowl games. It's not like it's important.
No, I don't even think they're playing the game anymore. I think it's just
there's the Olympics. It's just they're doing Olympics this year.
Oh, they're doing like the skills challenge.
Yeah,
stuff?
pretty much. Yes.
I know, Caden. I know. I prefaced it by saying I know it's not important.
Honestly, like what we said earlier, Romeo, just call this a draw. Just say, okay, it is what it is. It's a draw, and then figure out from there what you want to do.
Yeah,
next.
it's just that. I mean, hey, I'll tell you this much: Romeo handled that question better than Skip. It's been on Twitter. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
because I think it's a fair question. I think it's a fair question. After they'll make the official announcement. It's just a matter of how you present yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was a fair question. So.
Donovan Mitchell had 71 points.
Whoa.
My
Spider.
In overtime to beat the Bulls.
71. Jesus.
Wait, who? Wait, what?
Donovan Mitchell, the guy that the Knicks thought was too expensive to trade for.
Oh shit, that guy.
Measly 71 points, that's all.
Well, I mean, to be fair, didn't the Jazz wanted like 8 players or some shit?
Yeah, who knows what was real, what was fake.
Knowing the Jazz, they were trying to get a big haul because remember, isn't this dude the one that used to he used to be the GM for the Celtics? Wasn't he the one that
Danny Ainge, yeah.
Yeah, Danny Ainge.
Wasn't Danny Ainge the same one who did that Garnett and Allen trade?
Yeah.
So he's trying to so he's trying to do his, but he's like, oh, we're gonna get everything.
Well, the Cavs paid the price, so.
Mia Yim just jumped in for
Becky
Lynch.
Yeah, which I think it's a fair. When it comes to the Cavs, I think the Cavs were more. They're in a situation where they kind of have to or needed to. You know what I mean? Because they're always in the draft, so it's like you're not gonna get any better every time you get new people in your roster.
I always tell people too, the Danny Ainge team, like, name a draft pick outside of the top 5 that he picked that turned out well for the Celtics. It doesn't even matter how many draft picks he has. You can't name me one.
Yeah, it doesn't, and that's why it's like it's him. I think it's just a fucking monopoly shit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just gonna get things just to move. He's gonna get all these picks to even eventually move them. I think that's what he's planning to do.
Yep.
But then again, who the fuck is coming to Utah like at the moment? So
I can give you a I can give you a Danny Ainge pick.
Who outside of the top 5?
Daniel Theus.
Daniel Tice.
Tice, there we go. Tice.
Yeah,
you didn't even say his name right.
Daniel Tice ain't that nice. Daniel Tice ain't that nice.
What are you fucking stupid?
You didn't say he had to be good. You just said I had to name him.
No, I said name a good one.
Yeah,
I said name a good one. Yeah, name a good pick.
Chris is high. You have to excuse.
You got
Chris.
me on that. I'm not yet. That's the problem. I'm about to roll up.
You're gonna have fans say, Kevin Garnett. Like what?
Sweet
He drafted
Jesus.
Kevin Garnett? Imagine that.
Probably in 1995, the Timberwolves did.
We're like what? I'm like what?
Chase, you're a Wolves fan, right? So you would know that.
I would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
You would know
Yeah,
that.
that's right. He would know that.
He became a
would.
Wolves fan because of Garnett, right?
Yeah, Garnett's my favorite player of all time. It doesn't matter.
I became a Knicks fan because I enjoyed pain.
What?
Being a Wolves fan is also pain.
You would think. Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I enjoy.
I realized.
I mean,
I'm a Knicks
Chris
fan
knows a
because
lot of pain. He knows. He knows that.
I'm addicted to emotional abuse.
No, I didn't want pain in every sport, so I said, you know what? I'll be a Yankees fan. I don't want pain in every
No,
sport.
I want it in all. I want pain in all forms.
See
But nowadays,
that's where Alabama sometimes ruin my expectations because I just expect every team to be like Alabama. It's like, guys, how come we can't just do what Bama does and just win?
man.
My head coach didn't sacrifice his soul to the devil for a few championships.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like Chris is the type of guy that like one of those world disaster movies. Chris is the type of guy who would just stand there like fuck it, I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah, and then survive because I'm so high and stupid that I don't even realize what's happening.
That'd be crazy. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh hell no.
Pothead always survives.
Chris, what you been up to tonight? You seen this football injury?
No, I got the alert, and then I didn't even see like the highlight or nothing. I honestly, for the last 2 hours, I've been meal prepping, so I'm finally able to relax. And
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should see the sports chat, by the way. Somebody got booted out of the sports chat.
Does his name belong with an A?
Yeah.
Well,
No, not Austin, not Austin. You'll see. You take a look.
I'm gonna look it right now. Now I'm
I'll
curious.
take a look in a couple of days when I make my grand return full time to Facebook.
Yes, please, man. I'm tired of talking to you through Instagram.
Well, what's wrong with Instagram?
Nothing. It's just it feels different. It doesn't feel the same.
Wait, Romeo, you can't even get Messenger?
No.
Oh.
Well, I can. I just have a sneaky thing that I'm trying to do. Don't tell anybody.
I won't tell.
It's like when you make a new Facebook, you gotta take it easy for like the first month because they're like they're keeping an eye on you. What's this fucker up to? Have we banned him before? Like so you gotta take it easy the first month.
Don't worry, Romeo. I won't tell our good friend Uncle Dana. All right.
Uncle Dana's got his own problems.
Did this fucking idiot just blame it on the COVID vaccine? Is that what I'm reading right now? They said the COVID vaccine
someone said that? Oh,
no, he didn't blame. It's just like what it was. He made a tasteless joke, and it's like, bro,
I know all about that.
Yeah, no, but it's like, bro, like what is like, bro, like why do you keep doing this dumb shit like this, where something serious happens, and you make a bad joke, and then you get upset when people call you out on the dumb shit that you do. So it's like, really? Like you really saying something like that fucking stupid in a serious situation. And I even said, I'm like, yo, we're in the stream, and I was like, the fucking mood changed. Like the mood completely changed after that. And it's like you're making a joke on something that We don't even know what's gonna happen with the guy.
I mean,
and you're making a
yeah.
joke like that.
No, this is something definitely. It's I mean, shit. I'm all for tasteless jokes, but not for this.
I'm still on ESPN because I want to know an update. Like I'm saying on ESPN.
Yeah,
until I get
I'm
an
just
update.
watching ESPN, man. I'm not even paying attention to
Exactly.
morons or buffoons or whatever you want to call them.
So,
It's just like,
sorry for
because
the
and then what made it worse? Yeah, what just made it worse was because, like, some of the guys haven't seen it, so they wanted to see, like, they didn't know what happened. So then Austin posts the video and he puts trigger warning, giving us a heads up on the video, and that's when he makes the stupid fucking joke. And it's like, really? You just asked the question and then you're gonna make like you're gonna ask a question, a serious question, and then come up with some dumb shit like that. It's like, what the fuck, man?
And Chris, did you see Skip Bayless's tweet?
No,
Oh god,
he's getting canceled right now too.
What did he say? Good. He needed to be canceled fucking years ago.
He pretty much just said that this game was super important, and like I know that the player got hurt, but how are we going to decide this game? And stuff like pretty much that's how he said it. In layman's terms.
People are so fucking cold.
But by the way, sorry for all the people that were, we're not talking about Raw or anything like that. Like we're trying.
We're not missing much anyway.
It's just hard to pay attention when you see this and stuff. So.
It's actually been a good show, I'll say, but
the matches have been good. Yeah, this tag match is pretty darn good, to be honest.
Have I missed anything? This is the first thing I've seen is just the tag.
The women's title match was good, and then the 6-man tag was also pretty solid.
Wow, may I say Becky's looking mighty fine, and fucking joint just broke while I was rolling. Oh, and Top Guy, I miss you. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
I see the wins have been taken out of your sales. I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah, and then also Elias had a gimmick match based off of him and still lost.
That's what you call buried, brother.
He got put through a piano. That's what you call buried.
You're gonna sing your ass to the future endeavor line.
By Solo Sikoa.
Who wants to walk to unemployment?
Also, Chris, Donovan Mitchell, the first player ever with 70 points and 10 assists in a game. The guy the Knicks couldn't
hold
trade
the
for.
fuck up. 70 points and 10 assists?
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I would have traded RJ in a fucking heartbeat if I would have did that.
Well, I think I have Mitchell in one of my fantasy leagues. Let me see how many points he got.
Hopefully, I'm not going against
probably
him.
100.
70 points and 10 assists. Holy shit.
He probably getting tired of all the Luka talk.
I mean, Luka's better than him.
So what's more impressive, that or Luka's 60-point triple-double?
Luka put up a 60-point triple-double with nobody to pass to.
Not only that, but then he scored that last, he scored that.
Well, let me read you Mitchell's
points.
stats. 71, 8 rebounds. Well, he missed a triple-double with like 2, 11 assists. He had 7 threes. I think that's more impressive. Mitchell's line.
No, I still go with Luka.
Yeah,
because of the magnitude of the situation, because of what happened.
I'm a little biased towards Luka, so I'm gonna go with Luka.
Yeah, that's because you're a racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly what it is. I hate those minorities.
I was gonna say his co-host on Blunt Impact is black.
I fucking hate him. we don't get along behind the scenes.
Oh damn! So I mean, Chris is racist then.
No, that's my brother.
When Chris imitates that white guy in the NXT front row, he does it a little too well.
He sounds like Hulk Hogan did.
Guess I don't like my dough. Guess I don't like my dough.
That meme. Remember that meme I used to do? Remember that meme I used to do with like the picture, like it starts off and then it fades out and it ends up being like the person I'm talking about. That's what have Chris.
Yes, it's gonna be me turned into like fucking. I don't even want to say his name.
What that? Oh, I could put you as that dude from the one that's helping Kanye with his fake president campaign.
Yeah, that works.
He got attacked at an In-N-Out burger because of that.
I still want to try In-N-Out. I've yet to try.
Oh, it's great.
It's pretty overrated.
Two different types of people in this world.
At least to me, it's a good price. It's cheap. It's a good price.
The thing with In-N-Out, you have to go to. It depends on the location. The more you're in the central of LA, the better the location. When you start getting up north,
I was going to say I got to go to the hood. I got to go to the
Yeah.
hood to find me some good In-N-Out.
Actually, my In-N-Out by my house is actually one of the better In-N-Outs. Like, it tastes really good. But then the In-N-Out a little bit further down in Simi Valley, ass. I can't have it. It's terrible.
Well, the shakes are good.
Oh yeah, you can't fuck that up.
The shakes are really good, and it's good. Like I said, it's good price. Like I remember, like when I went, I bought like food for me and Wendy, and we bought some shakes. I spent like $20. I spent like $21.
Yeah. Actually, my favorite burger spot's the Habit. I'm a Habit guy. I think the Habit's the best one.
Which one's that one? I never heard of that.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Man, I thought it would be out there. It's a. I don't know what kind of chain it is. It's a burger chain. It's just called the Habit.
Oh, the Habit. Oh,
Habit. Yeah, that's really good. It's my favorite.
You know what us New Yorkers got? We got Shake Shack.
Oh, we have Shake Shack too. I just
Yeah.
It's funny. I live in California, and I'm saying it's too expensive, but Shake Shack's too expensive.
Shake Shack is very expensive. I really like
It is
Shake Shack, but it's
expensive. No, it is expensive. Shake
Well,
Shack is like
now-
a good.
Like the little
Yeah, like-
burger you're getting for the price you're paying. I'm like,
Is
what
this true,
this?
Chase? Is this
What?
comment? Is this comment true, Chase? Can you read it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's not.
Yo, you
It has
better order
some
me a
crip.
cheeseburger, cuz. You better order me a cheeseburger, cuz.
Oh yeah.
That means Snoop Dogg loves going there.
If you go to an In-N-Out in Northern California, it's the worst experience you'll ever have in your life because it's so terrible. So
The
Cal
game
In-N-Outs
has
are better.
The game is
I'm
officially
pretty
been
sure that's
postponed.
where
I
they
know
went.
everybody
I'm pretty
else got
sure
the
it was like a. I'm pretty sure it was like a northern In-N-Out that they went to. It was Kanye's so-called like his group that's helping him. They went to In-N-Out and people started harassing them, and they got to a point that one of the dudes that's with Kanye took like the shake and he threw it across like the floor. It's like, nah, I can't do that. It's like, nah. I've been lucky enough to like those, like those viral fast food videos with people fighting. I've been very lucky to avoid. I've been very lucky to avoid those.
I had one weird experience inside of a fast food restaurant. It was at Panera Bread, and it was with a former YouTuber, with the artist formerly known as EDP445.
Oh God!
He was yelling at the Panera workers because he ordered a water cup and he wanted to use the restroom, but in that shopping center, he's known for clogging up the toilets, so they wouldn't let him use the restroom.
So then they had this conversation with him, right?
How you doing? All right. Should you have a seat over in that chair, please? Go ahead, please sit down. Put your hands up top so I can see them. What are you doing here?
Yeah, and so he was yelling and screaming the whole time, like, "What do you fucking mean I can't use the restroom? You motherfuckers are," just yelling at the worker. And then he went and threw a tray at the worker, one of the Panera trays at the worker, and then people were filming it laughing. He goes, "Y'all can't fucking film me and upload this on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I'll just content ID this shit, bitch." He was all screaming about it. I was like, "What the fuck? He's a YouTuber."
Yeah,
I didn't even know
EDP
this.
was so bad. Yeah, the dude was so bad that not even YouTube gave him a 1 million subscriber plaque. They're like,
Yeah.
no, he doesn't represent our platform.
Damn.
Yeah, and so I was like, "What the fuck? This guy's a YouTuber?" And then these girls behind me tapped me on my friend's shoulder. They go, "Yeah, his name is Eat That Pussy 445." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "How do you guys know this guy?" I didn't know who he was. That's how
Instant Messenger.
Yeah, that was
Jesus Christ.
the first time. That was the first time I ever heard of EDP. And then I found his YouTube channel afterwards, and I was like, "How?"
What makes it worse is that he's an Eagles fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's a diehard Eagles fan. What makes it bad too is like that whole incident where he got pretty much got Chris Hansen.
Yeah, got caught.
That shit went nowhere because of the guys who did it and how they did it. It was like, you fucking idiots.
Well, it's also Bakersfield. They don't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
I have old like elementary school friends that work for Bakersfield PD, and I asked them,
and they
how was it work?
They don't do shit. Yeah.
It was crazy. Actually, it was funny. I went to my Target, and there was these kids. They were filming, not kids. They were like younger than me, but they were filming this guy. And I guess he was an EDP. He was trying to meet a kid for sex or something like that. And I was just trying to get toilet paper. And like, hey, bro, do you know what this guy's doing here? And I'm like, no. He's here to meet a child. I was like, oh, shit, man. And then like, yeah, what do you got to say to him? I was like, you got to get some help. And then they're like, hey, man, you want to support the cause, PP South California. We're on YouTube. I was like, yeah, man, yeah, for sure. I'm like, dude, let me just leave. I got to get toilet paper, bro.
Yeah, that.
Jason's like, I just got to take
there's a few channels that actually do that.
Yeah.
But it's the way they do it. It's like so like cringing that is like, I get the cause that they're doing, but it's like so cringing bad that it's like, don't fucking put me involved with in your shit.
Well, the guy, the main guy, well, not the Predator Poachers guy, but the other guy, CC Unit, I know he is not liked by anyone in Southern California for the work that he does.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's not liked like at all and stuff. Like they because like the way he approaches it, a lot of people just say that he does not approach it correctly, and it almost feels like it's like him trying to collect like wrestling belts or something. Like, I got these convictions, I got these arrests. Like, bro, the fuck are you bragging about, bro? Most of these guys don't even go to jail, anyways. They go.
Yeah, I know you're talking. Yeah,
they just sit in a cell for a night.
Yeah, it's like more like it comes off like more for content than like
exactly
giving a fuck of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like that's exactly what it is, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is like that's
just for content. Do it for the likes and the views, man.
Yeah, I mean, look, if that's how you want to get your content, that's fine. But don't try to lie to us and tell us what it's not. You know, it's not to raise awareness. I mean, because they caught EDP like 3 days before but they were waiting for the video to be monetized, so that's why we didn't see the video.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then also, the guy's past came back to him. Like they saw like a lot of shit, like a lot of racist shit he was doing, a lot of shit he was saying. It was like, damn, bro. Like that's what kind of like don't want to say hurt like the situation, but I kind of looked past it. Like what they did, and then what they ended up finding out about this guy, that came a bigger thing than, hey, let's fucking catch this guy.
Yep. The NFL says tonight's Buffalo and Cincinnati Bengals game has been postponed after Buffalo Bills Damar Hamlin collapsed. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell announced Hamlin received immediate medical attention on the field by team and an independent medical staff. He was then transported to a local hospital where he's in critical condition. Our thoughts are with Damar and the Buffalo Bills. We will provide more information as it becomes available. And the NFLPA was in agreement of postponing this game.
Good job by everyone involved. Everyone handled that perfectly, except for Skip Bayless.
Yeah, Skip Bayless is an idiot.
But also more so the players. The players pretty much making a point that like, no, we don't want to.
The players have the ultimate power. They're in the.
They're like, no,
they don't want to play. They don't want to play.
Who would want to go back out and play after that? I mean, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Vince McMahon.
Which again, like, I don't blame the NFL for what they did, saying like, oh, we give them 5 minutes because it's something they've never dealt with. So it was kind of like a situation where I think the teams needed to step in to make it clear, like, we're not playing, we're not, you know, and that's what they did. So, I mean, kudos to the players, kudos to both teams for doing that. They don't want to fucking play, and they shouldn't have to in a situation like this. It's a fucking scary situation that is still going because we don't know what's gonna happen.
I fucking love watching that clip from Dominic.
This shit is so funny, yo.
Mommy, I won't make it.
I love how Dominic's abuelo just opens up the door for him, like, "Oh, mijo," and just doesn't even give a fuck that he's doing this. What do you think the Mysterio's freaking neighbors are thinking? Like, there goes Ray filming his pro wrestling shit again.
Oh my god! Did he get a tear tattoo?
He got a tear
in
drop.
jail.
Dom got a tear drop.
Oh, he killed somebody in jail.
Yes, Dom caught a body. Vatos locos forever.
Wait, he caught a body and he's out of jail already?
He's a vato loco.
No, it looks like he's putting his promo inside the cell.
He said jail changes a man.
They couldn't charge him.
And now he has a toothpick.
He's got a toothpick. He's got a tear tattoo.
Yo, I love this. I can't lie.
Yo, you know what makes it more funny to me? You know what makes it more funny is that the Christmas hats were purple too. Like what? Yo.
If he has that tear for the rest of his career, I don't think that's legit, but if he just keeps drawing that every week for the rest of his career, I love it. I love it.
This is amazing.
Skip Bayless just tweeted, "Nothing is more important than that young man's health." That was
okay.
My last tweet.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry if it was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters.
That wasn't misunderstood, bro.
Yeah,
that was not misunderstood. That's not misunderstood. That's you being
edgy. Trying to be
edgy,
edgy, Skip.
So Skip is back?
Fucking dick.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Back from cancellation.
What it do, baby?
But it's like, for the most part, I always try to look at it differently. I try to think that he plays a fucking character, but it's like shit like this is like, bro, this is not what you do. Like, this is not how you conduct yourself. Not even this idiot. What's his name? The one that loves LeBron. He doesn't even do shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick
Wright. Nick Wright. Yup, him.
We talking about a total different sport. And he'll just be like, and this is why LeBron's impact is so important.
I was like, bro, what?
What the fuck? We're talking about UFC, dog.
He's gonna bring in he's gonna say that Judge got his contract because of LeBron.
LeBron played a factor.
You got to think
Judge
about
getting that extra year with the Yankees.
When Aaron Judge was going for that home run record, he was thinking, how can he be on the same level of LeBron James? That's what he would say.
It's true.
It's like, this motherfucker.
I remember there was a video that came out and he was bragging how he was he could name the last 15 NBA MVPs. I'm like, motherfucker, that was not impressive whatsoever. I was like the last 15 NBA.
It's really not. It's really not. Especially when you see the amount
back to backs and then 6 of them are LeBron.
Exactly. Yo, I was about to say that. When you see the amount of back-to-back MVPs, I'm like, is it really that impressive?
Name me all the NBA 6 men of the years or defensive player of the years. I guess maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot that guy won.
Damn, defensive. 6 man of the year. That's tough. Who Jordan Clarkson?
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, this fucking guy won it.
Yeah, MVP. It's like, all right, I'll say Curry. Yeah, you're right, Chase. I'll say James Harden. Yeah, there you go, LeBron. Oh yeah,
It's like, okay, cool. Like, we know those.
Yeah.
Especially the amount of doubles. So Giannis, right? Giannis is a 2-time MVP, right? Back to back.
Yeah.
Who else? Joker, back to back.
Steph
back to back.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, there's so many. It's so many. It's like, but I always tell everybody with the NBA, when it comes to MVPs, I was like, yo, players that win the MVP and then have a better season than the MVP season, they're winning the MVP.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joker, you might as well just give it to him now, I guess, because he's having a great season again.
Yeah, because with him, he said like then he said like some kind of like thing, like he was like the first player to get like 2,000 points or like with like something amount of rebounds. Like
I would agree with you.
Oh,
I would agree
man.
with you, but
Romeo,
you ever seen this guy named Luka Doncic? Like I don't know.
Romeo,
The
I'm
guy's
back
fucking
for the
killing.
NBA season. Anthony Edwards,
Well, I think
29
what
points.
hurts
Beat
Luka
the
so
Nuggets.
far not winning MVP is like he misses a lot of games. Like if you really look at the amount of games that he plays, he does miss a lot of games. I don't even think he's played over 70 games in the season yet. So he has to get over that hump. Yeah, he has to get over that hump to play like a lot of games to like really solidify himself. And I think this year so far, I mean,
I don't know.
He's been a beast.
I think he's the front runner right now.
Right now, he's a front runner. Yeah.
Luka or Jokic?
Jokic.
Oh yeah, Jokic is Luka. The problem is his team record is bad. I mean, the Mavs are. It's pretty much like Russell.
Good.
It's that Russell Westbrook MVP. Do you give it to him because he's
carrying the team? Because he's like he's carrying the team. Also, I think them losing this guy did hurt the team.
Losing Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, that
trading
hurt the
fucking
team.
Porzingis hurt the team too.
No, I think it kind of make the team better.
Nah, they could use him this year. He's playing good.
I think it kind of because remember, like they went on that hot streak after they traded Porzingis.
Yeah, but
they made it to the
Brunson. That's because Brunson stepped up.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, losing Porzingis really didn't hurt them. And then even if they have Porzingis now, who's to say like he wouldn't been injured by now? You know what I mean?
That is true.
I don't even know how he's doing this season. Like I haven't even followed him.
He's playing really good and he's been healthy. Wizards still suck, but he's been playing good.
How do you feel about Porzingis, Romeo?
He's helped me a lot in my parlays.
He's gaining favor. He's gaining favor again.
This fucking guy. That shit backfired on me.
It's the only way he could ever make it up to me.
He owes you a debt. He's paying it off.
He's paying it off.
Yo, that was funny though. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny.
What?
Yeah, they're 21-16, which is like not bad, but it's definitely not great.
In the West, with no other players on your team, fucking inconsistent ass Timmy Hardaway.
Yo, he's still playing?
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Timmy's having a decent year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's always it's just like he gets moved around a lot.
He's been with the Mavs with all shit.
Yeah, I feel like he's been on the. Yeah, I feel like the Mavs are like his most consistent team.
But the Knicks traded. The Knicks traded him with Porzingis. Shit, how many years ago?
Yeah, but didn't he get back to the Mavs? Like, isn't this like his second stint with the Mavs?
Could be.
Right, because wasn't he? Yeah, right. I could have sworn.
He had the first stint, then he went back to the Knicks, and then he went back to the Mavs.
No, he went. He went to like the Hawks or some shit. We traded.
Yeah, the Hawks.
Yeah,
it was.
He went to the Hawks.
No, but we traded him to the Hawks. He went from the Knicks to the Hawks to the Knicks, and then we traded him to the Mavericks.
Yeah, because he was like he did that one with him and Bazemore. They were just shooting up threes for no reason. I loved it. They were just like shooting threes on the Hawks.
They were both terrible. Timmy picked it up towards the second half of the season, and it got him the contract.
Oh yeah, you guys are right. I see it now. It was with the Knicks. It was the second stint. He had two stints with the Knicks.
Yeah, I think he's been with the Mavericks shit since we traded him. 4 or 5 years.
Last 5 years. All right. Shit. Why did I feel like?
It's hard with NBA. It's hard with NBA players because they come and go from so many teams and stuff. It's like really hard to keep up with them.
Not only that, but then a player like him usually don't stay in the league that long because they always find ways to get him out of the rotation. So him staying this long and still, I mean, he's still playing on a good level. I mean, good for him.
He's still young. fucking 28, 29 years old.
How old is he? He's 30.
He's 30? He's in his prime.
Yeah, he's 30 years old. I thought, yeah.
He'll have a few years where he's still decent.
No, especially because all he does is really shoot 3-pointers. He doesn't really use his athleticism anymore, so he'll stay in the league for a long time.
Because whenever he uses athleticism, he gets hurt. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Just shoot.
Just pass me the ball.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's Luka. He don't pass the ball.
Nah, Luka passes, but he's just a better scorer.
More so now he does. Yeah, now he does. Like because he was dribbling a lot. He was dribbling too much.
I was actually kind of getting excited because they were talking about how like there's a possibility that Trae Young could get traded to the Mavericks, and I'm like, bro, how funny would that be? It's just like Trae Young and Luka on the same team, and they're just not passing the ball to each other, and they're not playing defense. Well, Luka can play.
I think they actually like each other. I think they would play really good with each other.
Yeah, I think it would be a fun team. To be honest, I think that would be the best backcourt in a long time.
Offensive.
That'd be weird. That would be like a weird combo too.
I mean,
but that'd be pretty funny.
Luka's not bad.
Two guys
Luka plays good off ball. He just doesn't have another
the guys. The guys that they swamped for in the NBA draft. I imagine they end up playing together.
That'd be crazy.
But you're right. He does have, but yeah, it's just he's in a situation where he's pretty much by himself.
Like he doesn't even have a B-level superstar, you know. At least with Brunson or Porzingis, you know, he would have had either or.
Yeah, which is crazy because remember they drafted him? No, they didn't draft him when they traded for him on the draft. They're like, oh, he's gonna be the next Dirk, and everyone was like, what? You really compare him to Dirk? And so far, he's been better than Dirk.
I mean, I knew he was going to be fucking great when he was like 16, killing it in Spain. So I was looking forward to when he was going to get drafted.
Shit.
Like
speaking of, remember when they hyped up this dude? Isn't this dude from Spain? The one they hyped up and he's had like a decent career, but no. Yes. Rubio. Yeah. I remember like they were like nonstop. They were like talking about him. They're like, oh, he's gonna come to the NBA in 2 years because the Timberwolves drafted him. I can't wait to see him. And then
I thought he was.
And then
you tore his ACL.
He had some. Yeah, like I mean, he had his moments, but I think he's had his moments, but yeah, it's the injuries, and then also his pace is kind of like it just doesn't go with the NBA. Yeah, it's very slow. Oh yeah.
So
I know.
The shit is that Ricky Rubio has actually been solid the last couple of years of his NBA because he changed his game. He could shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
Like if he was able to do that before the injuries when he was young, he would have been a problem. He just learned how to shoot way too fucking late.
Yeah.
And he tore his ACL, I think 2 or 3 times already. So it's like on top of wrist injuries, ankle injuries, you know, like he's had a lot of fucking injuries. So. And you got to remember, this kid's been playing professionally since he was 14.
Yeah, he was playing with all these guys.
He's only like 31.
Yeah, so like, so those mileage. Yeah. So like those mileage is gonna catch up to you sooner compared to like some of the players in the NBA.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, I was a big Ricky Rubio believer.
Yeah, I remember that, yo. They were hyping him up. I was like, yo, and those clips, I was like, yo, damn, this kid go fucking ball, and then, you know, get what you get. Wasn't like he was terrible. I don't think he was terrible, but just never to that level that
everyone was hyping him up to be, man. Like I remember, bro. Like I always remember that draft too, because like the dream Timberwolves scenario was supposed to be Rubio, Curry, and then DeRozan. And then we were going to get all 3. And I was all like, I don't know how this is going to work, but this is going to be awesome. And then I don't know what happened. DeMar DeRozan's interview was so horrible. We didn't even want him. And then we told Curry, yeah, we want to make you a shooting guard. And Curry was like, I want to be a point guard. And then the Timberwolves were like, well, that's not happening. And so we drafted Johnny Flynn.
Johnny fucking Flynn. I remember that. Everybody was like, what the fuck, Johnny?
Yeah, the Timberwolves they had a fucking period where all they were drafting was fucking guards. I'm like, what the fuck is this team doing?
The one that pisses me off the most, there's 2 that piss me off the most. The one where we should have drafted Paul George, but for whatever and you know what the crazy part is? Paul George even thought he was going to be a Timberwolf. He was like, "Yep, he was buying jackets. He said he was getting ready to be in the cold. They said the Timberwolves loved him. We didn't draft him. We were just like, nah, we don't want this guy. I don't even know who we drafted. And then the other one, I think we drafted Wesley Johnson. That's the same draft as Marcus Cousins. Yeah.
Wes Johnson was terrible.
Yeah. No, I was like, I like Paul George from Fresno. I was like, dude, I'll take a Paul George. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be good. Or he ends up being pretty damn good in the NBA now. But fuck, that one pisses me off a little bit more because Steph. Let's be real. Steph just came on out of nowhere. It was just like his ankles were kind of messed up.
No. You can see this motherfucker was able to shoot since college.
Yeah, no.
As a Knicks fan, I was like, oh my god, every pick, they were skipping Steph Curry. Oh my god, we got a shot. Golden State Warriors, man. Look at them now.
So
and I think with Curry,
a friend of Damar Hamlin tweeted this. His name is Jordan Rooney. He's a friend and marketing rep. His vitals are back to normal, and they put him to sleep to put a breathing tube down his throat. They are currently running tests. We'll provide updates as we have them.
Yeah, seeing all of this, and sorry if I just like completely tuned out. Not used to seeing stuff like this.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's a whole bunch of reflection. You know what I mean? Like being able to do this shit with you guys, being able to have people watching us talk about this stuff. Like, you know, you just get like all of a sudden you just get grateful to be able to like share, you know, have brothers in arms and shit. You know, look at people and tell them on the screens that I love you guys. Like, you know, this shit is real, yo. Like, we just saw somebody like literally damn near lose their life on the field. So like to be able to just kind of like get into like other subjects and like that's hard for me to do right now, and I apologize for that. But this shit is like I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, not in football.
Not in anything. Like I haven't seen this in anything. Like, you know, you've seen movies and you've seen shit like this happen, but you know.
Yeah, we've seen like freak accidents, you know, like bad injuries, but like nothing like this when a guy just gets up and then just collapses. Because even like the whole, remember Jerry Lawler? We didn't get to see that because remember it was off screen when all that happened, but we had an idea of what transpired.
Yeah. And the fact that they were able to update you like throughout the entire show and then let you know like within an hour that he was breathing on his own and he was like, you know, his extremities was okay. Like you knew within like an hour, like how he was. Like you don't even know what's going on.
Yo, I remember that Raw too, yo. Like I remember that. Like I remember I remember hearing the headphones dropping and then you didn't hear like nothing for like 20 minutes.
And then to have all of these guys having to do a job and like talk about it, and you just see how all of these people are just like fucking Ryan Clark was pretty much like damn near crying. Lisa Salters was damn near like she was fucking breaking up and cracking.
Oh yeah, she couldn't talk, man. It was hard for her to talk about this.
And like you could just imagine being in that stadium, just like, you know, you're so pumped up for something so big. Like something so big that you're about to witness, and then it's like the worst thing you've ever experienced. Like I don't know, man. This is wild, yo. You just hope to hear something by the morning that, you know. And that's why 30 million people is mad at now 46 million people watched this thing that this guy said and has exploded on him. 47 million people.
I have a question for those who do watch football in here. Do you guys watch football for the violence? Because I don't watch football for the violence. I watch it for the competition and the fact that I played. But this one person who, I've known for a long time on Twitter, he's trying to say that people only watch football for violence and to see other people get hurt, which I think is total bullshit.
Nah, I've always watched it for the like you said, for the competition. Never really. I guess being younger, when you watch the sport, you really don't understand like the circumstances of the situation. So you really don't understand like the work that comes into it, as in when you get injured, getting hurt, and all this stuff. And as you get older, then you start to realize like, oh shit, like, these guys get really hurt to the point that there's guys who could be practicing for the season. They end up out for the season because they get injured for something that's so physical, So when I gotten older, like I got a better understanding of when it comes to taking care of yourself or these athletes where people want to complain about all the money that they make. At the end of the day, they're the ones that putting their bodies on the line. Yep. And if you're going to put your body on the line like that, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad if you're making $20 million a year for putting, this is going to affect you for the rest of your life. So, I mean, that aspect that's never bothered me. It's just when I see stuff like that, when I see people, because I've seen it all the time where people complain about the concussion protocols and all this stuff. They complain about it. And it's like, at the end of the day, they got to protect these are human beings. They got to protect, especially head trauma. Head trauma is serious, especially when you hear like a lot of these things that happen now with a lot of the guys who catch CTE, some of the events that happen. And then once you find out that they have it, what's even more scary is that you don't even know you have it until you die.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's scary to think about stuff like that, but it's the reality of the situation. But I never saw it like that. I never watched it for the violence. I've always watched it for the competition. I've always watched it to see the players that I like, players that you follow a little bit in college, to see where they go and then hopefully have a good career. That's all I really care about. I never cared about the violent aspect of it. Yeah. I'm all for them, protecting their players. I'm all for safety.
Yes.
Some of the stuff, of course, like, bullshit flags, that's something else. That's completely something different. But when it comes to player safety, I'm always going to be for that.
100%. Yeah, no, I just hate because people think, like, especially sports are like, oh, how do you watch it so violent? Like mixed martial arts, for example. Everyone goes, how do you watch it so violent? I used to train in karate. I used to, train in wrestling. I just find the art of it amazing, of how people can do all these different skill sets. They match into one and they're able to go out there and fight each other and stuff like that. Do I love a good fight? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I never want a fighter to, have a CT or be hurt or, put their bodies on the line. Like I'm always big on, if the fighter can't go, the corner should step in. I don't care if the fighter wants to be tough, corner throw in the fucking towel. I'll never be pissed at a corner throwing in the towel. I'll always be pissed if a doctor stops a fight if I feel like the cut is not that bad. If the cut is not that bad and the doctor stops the fight, that's when I'll be like, okay, that's some bullshit. Other than that, man, I'm all about safety. I'm all about safety when it comes to that, man. It's just like, I just hate when people assume that, like, people who like certain things, we just watch it because of violence. Like, I don't watch football for violence. I want these players to be safe, and some way, somehow find ways to protect them. And whether that's improving the helmets, improving the pads, improving the ways for the players to play the game that they love. Because, like, man, it's hard playing football. Football's not an easy sport to play. Like, I played all near damn positions: fullback, lineman, receiver, tight end, and stuff like that. I played every position, linebacker, safety and stuff. I played all these positions. I know how hard this fucking game is, and to be considered one of the best athletes in that position, you deserve the money you're getting.
Right. I think well said from both ends too. And I think you said it earlier too, Chase. Is like being involved in it and knowing what it's about. And people that assume stuff like that lacks a severe amount of common sense. Basically, like what we're watching, like we watch wrestling or movies or sports, is because these guys are all the best at what they do. And we enjoy to see the people that are the best at what they do. this watch along, this Raw watch along right now is basically to watch in opinions the best people at what they do, and you get entertained by that. And there, yes, it comes with an aspect of violence and entertainment, but it's more of an art. We're watching the art. We're watching the talent of all of these people, and no one is looking for somebody to get severely injured to a point of life and death. Like, yes, in a sport or in a wrestling or in a competition, injuries happen. That's one thing. But when you got to sit here and pray for a man to be able to wake up and acknowledge his family again, like, no one in their right mind is even thinking about that until it pops up on you like this. Like, and to be a part of a team, and you seeing all of these people that's dealing with this. Yes, they know that it's a violent game, but this is one of one. Like, this has never happened before. This is not something that's like, oh, yeah, they do this all the time. No, they don't. It's never happened before. So for somebody to just, we watch it for the violence. We don't. We watch it because they're the best in the world at what they do. And that's in any aspect. So if you go to watch a movie, you're watching it because they're the best at what they do. You're watching a game because they're the best at what they do. And we enjoy it together. We are entertained together. But when you see some shit that completely alters that, this is not what nobody was expecting or looking for. And
no.
And I think, and when you talk about having familiarity and knowing what this shit takes, yeah, there's a reason that they're on a different tier than the rest of us sitting here watching them, because their lives are literally on the line.
Yeah. And honestly, this is part of the reason why I've always been against Thursday night football games, because they're so freaking close. Like, if a team plays Sunday and they play Thursday, that's not enough time to recover. Like, guys don't recover until usually Friday, Saturday at best. And it's like, when you throw these guys out there so soon, this is why the games are so bad, because these guys are not 100%.
Yeah, that's my problem with football. Sometimes I feel like they put the business side first over the player safety side. That's my issue. It's just like, you guys are going to make millions in dollars regardless. Like, there's no reason why we need to have a game on Thursday. Let the players relax a little bit more, get their shit together and stuff, or extending the season one extra week. Why are we extending the season one extra week? Like, this is just super unnecessary. Like, it doesn't need to be one extra week of football. What, for money? Like, who cares?
And it was even crazier. Yeah, and it was even.
I think the Thursday night game from a financial standpoint makes sense, but they should tweak it to where you don't start the Thursday night games until you start bye weeks. So therefore, the teams coming off the bye weeks can then go into that Thursday night game with a little extra rest. So fun. So going forward into the season, you do it with a pair of teams every week. I think it could work out like that. Then again, I don't work for the NFL.
Yeah, but I think what you're saying also has a lot of sense that can be brought into that. So essentially, you're not starting Thursday night football until week 5. So you don't start Thursday night football until the buys kick in, because you can come off of a bye and then play 10 days later on Thursday night, because then you have another 10 days to get ready for the following Sunday. So like an opening night, that's okay because it's the first game of the year, and then there shouldn't be any more Thursday night games until the buys commence. Like they could.
That is a smart idea. Like, did you come up with that, or you saw that somewhere else?
No, I'm thinking about this right now. Like, I never.
Wait, I literally just said that.
Right, yeah. That's what I mean. No, that's what I was asking Chris. I was asking Chris.
Yeah, no, I just thought about it.
Yeah, no,
which is actually a fair point, because it's something I thought about. Remember, I did mention it too. I did mention it a long time ago when I was like, I was just like, maybe they should have like the teams that are in the bye week should be the ones playing Thursday night.
Nah, Josh, never heard you say it. Chris came up first.
I actually like it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying, like, I remember I did mention that before, and I remember somebody was like, they kind of like downplayed it, where they're like, nah, because then they're losing days off of that as well, because they're not getting like the full. Because they're not getting like the full time off, and I was like,
bullshit.
that's only like a
That's
few
all
days
bullshit.
though. That's still enough time. That's still enough time to recover and then still be ready for the Thursday night game.
And how many teams typically goes on a bye? It's anywhere between 4
Yeah,
and
exactly.
6.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's always an
there's a lot of teams.
It's always an even
it's
number.
a lot of teams.
Those two teams can be matched up to play the following Thursday and then have that additional week and a half off.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no benefit. There's never been a benefit to Thursday night football 4 days
I
later.
never
There's
liked
never
it.
been a benefit.
Yeah, I've never liked it. I've never liked the Thursday night football games. And, there's a reason why, like I said, there's a reason why majority of games have been shit on Thursday nights.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, that they're probably going to view all of this shit. They're probably going to have to now be reactive to all of this now because it's not, I mean, again,
And I also the one thing I wanted to bring,
and then also like they've never experienced anything like this before either. So
I think they need to do a better job testing the players too with health conditions and everything like that. Because the thing is, you got to understand, these players week in, week out are traveling to different conditions. Your body has to take time to adapt to these conditions. These are not something that you can just adapt to right away, man. It's just like when you go like from Buffalo and you're probably used to your body being at this certain temperature with this thing. Then you fly to Cincinnati and we don't even know what the weather is like there, if it's good, if it's consistent. That takes a toll on your body. Like I'm from California. I'm from LA. It's always consistently nice weather. When I went to Nashville, I have never precipitated more in my life. And I know what hot weather's like. But that was some dry, muggy weather. And I was sweating my balls off every single day. So that's what I'm saying. I know what it's like to change body condition. When I even go to Vegas, that's a different type of heat. That's a different type of cold that you have to deal with. That's stuff that, and this is why sometimes I'm big. Like one thing that I'm really big on that a lot of people disagree with me on. I feel every NFL team should have an indoor stadium just because of the fact that it will make it easier for the players' bodies, because the players' bodies are the temperatures and everything. I know we're gonna be like, oh, that gets rid of these advantages, and who cares, man? Who cares? Like, at least then the players are more safe, and there's and at least a weather, not a weather advantage, but at least a way to acclimate and make sure these players are in an acclimated system at all times. It's like in the NBA. The only team that really has an advantage in the NBA is the Nuggets, and it's because of the altitude. You can't change altitude inside the building. Other than that, every team feels the same unless you're playing the Spurs and they turn off the air conditioning in the NBA Finals.
The dome idea does sound good, but there's something about football, right? That's just like that game in the snow.
Yeah,
that one
that's
game where it's
that's the
fucking 0
problem.
degrees out.
No,
Like,
that's the
it's
problem.
fun.
You take away that extra element that makes and especially because like I've been there before with some football games. Like we play some teams up in Northern California. It'll be snowing over there. Or we played a team called Quartz Hill. It was literally -2 degrees. I didn't think it could get -2 degrees in California, but it was -2 degrees. And it was the most freezing game that we've ever played. But, for the pro level, I guess it's just more, I was thinking for the pros, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just hope they find a way to keep it safe, man. I hope they can bring some better technology into football too, like how soccer has like the ball that can track like everything. Like the helmet should be able to track everything.
Word. I'm gonna hope and say, just based off of what I seen, that this was a freak accident and they handled it right. So now they can adjust their protocols to be even safer, to prepare for something like this, because it's happened. I mean, that's the only, I guess, positive you can take away from the situation, unfortunately. But like, the NFL did handle it the right way, so at least, there's hope, hopefully the kid pulls through.
Yeah, the NFL did the right thing for letting the teams dictate what was going to happen.
Yeah,
that's something that they had to do.
Yeah,
because forcing them. Because if you would have forced those players, oh my God, you know the amount of backlash that would have gotten Oof.
Yeah, well, at least they mind. So I mean, they reacted properly.
Yeah.
And all,
who would thought?
Also truth be told, like, why not? Why not have multiple bye weeks in a season?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do that when they add another game to the schedule pretty soon here. Watch.
Oh god.
Like they already added another game.
Right. They're gonna probably make like 18 games even.
They want to go for
and then
18.
that 2 bye weeks.
Ain't nobody gonna agree to that shit at all now. Nobody agreeing to no extra game.
I think what was it like 2 seasons ago? Emmanuel Sanders, he got traded to the Niners, and then he didn't even get his bye week because the Niners bye week was so damn early. So he had to continue playing his season.
There's no one that's currently playing in the NFL right now, at no matter what age they are. Nobody's agreeing to an extra game.
Mm-mm. Maybe Tom Brady
in this era.
Well, Tom Brady probably would. He'd be like, oh, guys, for the competition. Yeah.
Tom Brady and fucking Steve Belichick.
Yeah, he'll be all like,
it's like, come on. It's like, come on. It's like, come on. We need one more game to get into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I think one more game would be really good for the teams. Build chemistry, have families and friends, be able to go to the games. It'd be great.
I want to see how many drugs Steve Belichick does in a day. Like right before the game.
That's gonna do it for Raw match of the night. Theory. And
Seth.
Who
won the match? My end is still going.
Do you want to know? I just said it's the match of the night. Did it just end?
Yeah.
No, my end is still going, but I don't care about the finish.
What's my match of the night? Match of the night though?
What's this show on USA? I'm just seeing Blake Shelton singing and Brie Bella dancing.
Man, you haven't watched Raw in a while.
Was it Barmageddon? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first episode of Raw I turned on since I can't
ESPN
remember.
ended their coverage.
Armageddon.
They went
to
John
Taffer's going straight to that.
Nikki looks great.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah,
you saw the finish.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a different match of the night?
No, that's my match of the night, Romeo.
That match was pretty good.
The main event. I'm going with the main event. That was really good. Well, it wasn't bad tonight.
MVP. By the way, everybody in the chat, just type thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down. You guys, I guess, what is this? Over 50% of you were right about who won the 2 championship matches. Although the women's match didn't even have a winner, really. So, my MVPs.
That's what I'm saying. There's bullshit. Like,
my MVPs are the Bloodline because they came and took over Raw. And then when Adam Pearce said, oh, okay, you guys are going to be in matches, they won their matches. So they fucking owned Raw the entire night. And also Dom is my MVP because that shit was hilarious with the fucking tattoo. I'm sorry.
Yo, Dom is definitely my MVP for catching a body in jail.
Kill somebody in jail.
Patos Locos forever.
The person that tattooed Dom gets MVP from me.
Okay. Peace.
Dom is definitely the MVP. I mean, he killed someone in a week. He said he wouldn't survive, and now he killed someone. Man, huge transition.
Talk about a total 180.
Now I'm going with MVP. I'm going to go with Bloodline.
Mommy, I won't make it in jail. Yes, you made it, Dom.
Yeah,
jail changes a man.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was in a cell with like a guy who'd like hop over the train or something.
LVP is easily Elias for me.
Elias, mine's is Elias. Mine's is Elias and Adam Pearce. Like how you send out security to escort the Bloodline, but then make them work anyway. They beat up security, get out the ring. Oh no, I'm gonna make you work tonight. Like what? Not make no damn sense.
My jabroni tonight is Skip Bayless and that dumbass in the group chat.
Oh, easily,
absolutely,
yeah, easily.
And the dumbass in the sports chat.
Skip Bayless is an LVP, and then same with Adam Pearce.
Listen, Elias, for the second time in a row, has a
Elias.
musical weapons match that you would think it's a
It's
specialty.
a
He
fucking
lost.
gimmick match for himself. Match for himself, and he fucking loses. And it's not so much I want him to win. It's just that
And he
he's
picked up a broken
he's a
guitar.
fucking bum.
He picked up a broken.
He
guitar
jumped on
to
the
use
top
as a
rope with a
weapon.
broken guitar. Like what was that supposed to do? What the fuck? And people wonder why I don't like this man. I have not liked this man since he's been in NXT, in the main roster again. He's fucking trash. I've been telling people this, and he keeps showing why he's trash.
Thumbs in the middle. We'll give Raw thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down. 3, 2, 1.
From what I've seen,
I gotta give it something. Yeah.
So I can't rate it. I didn't really watch it.
It was.
No, it's good. Usually when Raw, when they focus on their matches, that's when it's good.
that last hour was pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Hunter started the new year off with a thumbs up. Keep it up. Keep it going. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
Oh yeah, we'll see
He's gonna fuck it up next week. I'm telling you, he's gonna fuck it up next week.
Next week he has to go up against the college football championship game.
Oh,
You know what? He's gonna be like, Cody, I need you back. And he's like, well, sorry, pal. Georgia,
first of all,
they're playing. I can't make it.
I don't think they announced jack shit for the show next week. Honestly, they might just be taking a knee or punting next week. They might be doing one of those shows.
It could be. They should.
Damar,
because they're definitely not getting Cody. They're definitely not getting Cody next week. He's probably gonna be at that game.
They're gonna kneel.
He's gonna be
They're
at that
taking a
game.
kneel. They're kneeling at the goal line.
So Damar Hamlin had a GoFundMe for his toy drive, and before this, it was only at like $2,300 of its $2,500 goal. Now it's at $905,464,000 on his
Look at that, man.
GoFundMe.
There's good people out there, man.
Wow.
Good people out there.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
See, I didn't even know he had a toy drive.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Let's say our goodbyes. Josh, where can everyone find you?
You can find me JamPunk321 Twitter and Instagram. You'll find me every Monday nights, Radio Raw Superstars, and every Wednesday Elite Heat. I'll be on this Wednesday as well.
Top guy.
On Instagram, you can find me at TrueHill_Top Guy JJ. Same thing as Twitch. Finally, after the holidays over, I can get back into actually streaming games, and when I get a better computer set up, I'll stream on the True Hill Heat Twitch gaming site. Just had to get through holiday. And finally get to be back on the True Hill Heat Sports channel, watch alongs and all of that good stuff. And in 2 weeks, I didn't even tell them yet. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna get to make an appearance on True Hill Heat.
He's back.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Yes,
He's
sir.
back.
I had to get through holiday, bro.
I hear you, bro. I know how it is.
Chase, where can everyone find you?
You guys can follow me on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. Check me out on Heel Steven's channel. Now they're Around the Point Network, where Steve will be doing a bunch more wrestling content on there. I'll make an appearance when I'm not getting yelled at by my boss who doesn't shower.
Oh, damn. Chris, where can everyone find you?
Oh man. At least my boy showers. Thank God. You can find me at True Hill Chris G on Twitter and Instagram every Tuesday. Tomorrow, NXT, NX3 will be here. Thursday, Blunt Impact on the Twitch. Fridays, gonna start getting on the Twitch. True Heel Heat Gaming. That's where you can find me Friday nights, hopefully, starting this week. And then the Patreon, man. We got some exclusive content coming out starting this year. At the end of the month, putting out joints and jabronis. I got a lot of content, so it should be fun. Anybody who wants to join us is more than welcome.
Make Flop Dollar the thumbnail.
Oh yes, absolutely. That's our. It's gonna be a great event.
When you filming it?
I'll let you know. I got to coordinate with Ness, but I wanna get it up by like.
Oh man,
like the end
I
of the
gotta
month.
be there
I'm
for
trying to
Flop
get up.
Dollar.
Flop dollar.
Yeah, I got. Could be
let you
the
know.
flop dollar.
I'll let you know.
That
I want
fucking
to drop it on the Patreon.
He's another
by the end of the
fucking.
month. So we'll
I've
got
never
it.
heard
Just
that.
in time
That's
for the
good.
Royal Rumble. You know, we'll throw some Royal Rumble botches in there. We'll see what's up. And then you could also see me on the Patreon for Extreme Rewind, me and Ness. And I believe Romeo, if he's ever free.
Things are gonna get extreme.
Oh yes. Can't
A lot
wait.
of great content on the Patreon. Also a review of the Great Muta and Nakamura, their match. Be here tomorrow night for NX3. Chris and Ness will hold it down because I'll be resting. I'll be sleeping. I got to be up at 3 a.m. to watch
Doing
wrestling
God's work.
with you guys.
Man's doing God's work.
God.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Shit, I'm gonna
Let's
wake
do
up
it,
for
3
work
a.m.
and you're gonna be on. I'm gonna wake up for work and I'm gonna be on the chat.
And I'm gonna be working already.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
you got
I'm
that
on way
right.
to work. This fucking L train's fucking up.
Wait, what day is this?
Tomorrow
Wednesday.
night after midnight, 3 a.m. tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness.
If me and Ness
So
are
Wednesday
really
morning.
tired, we cancel in NXT and we gonna go to sleep early. We gonna wake up and do this with you. I will go to sleep the same time as my daughter.
Bro.
Wake up at 3 in the morning.
Bro.
I'll be fine.
Ness goes to sleep. He's not waking up. Ness goes to
he's
sleep.
not.
He's not waking
No,
up.
that's true. That's true. At least maybe I'll survive.
He's not
We'll see.
waking up.
We'll see what happens.
Also, check out the Wrestle Kingdom 17 preview, which was done earlier today with J News and SP3, and Wednesday.
I like how
LET.
the Sasha graphic is like there.
Bang.
Well, Mercedes graphic. I mean, sorry.
Elite Heat Wednesday. Cool. All right, thumbs up this video if you haven't already. Thank
Did you
for
see
joining
like how
us.
plain that was, like compared to the New Japan one?
What was?
Like look at the New Japan one, right? Look, that one, the New Japan one looks like so stacked up. Look, it looks so nice.
Well,
And then
first of all, it has Mercedes Bernardo on it. That's always going to be better.
and that's true.
I know.
And then the other one, it looks like they're in fucking Ocha Beach.
I
Seattle,
like the
man.
Elite Hate one because it don't got no fucking Apollo Crews on it.
Radar Superstar 79. We'll see you next week.